Get this going. Wait for streamers pull up. All right. Okay, we are currently live. Just a quick rundown on what has happened. Our party has met. They've gotten together. They were found by a recruiter who took them and got them a job. They have committed one murder. They have discovered another one. And then Bavolk had his head blown off and is no longer Bavolk because he has no more head. Or at least no more top of head. And then they went back to their hotel room and basically drank the day away. Then I believe Thelephora and Amelia went back to where Bavolk lost his brain. Down over here. And they spoke to the guards. I know they did that before they went back to the brain, but they went back and they got some information that they needed to get in order to know that the next stop is where they believe the alchemist, Old Tom, is where his real laboratory is. And so we're going to be starting off there with the party up here. Now, currently, P-Stabs is not here. And that is all my fault. When we organized ourselves to figure out what our next game today was going to be, I thought Saturday was going to work for everybody, but then I got home early and found out Saturday only works for like 3 people. So yeah, that's why we're doing it today instead of...
I'm pretty convinced that when you asked 2 weeks ago whether Saturday was good, everyone said yes.
Yes, everybody did say yes. And then when I rechecked today, I had, like I said, or yesterday, I had only 2.5 people really say they're for sure good for Saturday. And then the other 2.5, two other ones were like, probably not. And the other half was like, maybe? I don't know. So, this was the best bet. It gets us 4 out of 5. I believe Amelia P-Stabs will be joining us later in the session. I think she'll be getting here about an hour late. So, we're going to go ahead and get started without her. And move from there. Okay? So, with that recap having been done, it is up to you guys. What are you guys doing at the moment?
So, it's the day following, correct?
Mm-hmm.
All of the events.
Mm-hmm.
And Thelephora, you had a pretty good idea of where we needed to go based on that journal that we found in the floor. Is that right?
Yeah. We gotta go to one of the warehouses by the dock.
The area he circled in blue.
Gotcha.
Actually, it looks like Kurac was the one who made the circle. But that is the area to which you guys need to go. And it is the following morning, so I'm going to give you guys the benefit of a long rest, even though technically it's outside the rules. But
The rest in.
We leveled up too, so
yes, you should all be 3rd level.
yeah.
So does anybody have questions on their new 3rd level character? Anything they need help with? Clarification. I am eating my dinner, so if we need to do a little bit of paperwork at this point, that's okay as well, while we wait for people to come in.
Okay.
I'm basically good. I'm just adding lesser restoration to my sheet, and then we're good.
Okay. I do have a short announcement. Everybody in the party, add an additional 150 XP to your current pool.
So, would that put us at 1,050? Is that...
3rd level plus 150. So I think that should be 1,050, yes.
Okay.
Nags, however, gets 600.
Big pogs.
The reason for this is about a week and a half ago, I received a package. And I was like, what is this? I didn't order anything from Amazon. I opened it up, and it was a dozen rock stars. And I was like, what the heck is this? I didn't see any note, didn't see anything. And so I kind of set it aside, thinking it was probably my mom sent it to the wrong place or sent it, something like that. And I was going to figure out where it came from. And then I was chatting with Nags, and he asked if I had gotten the package. And I was like, that was from you? And so...
There was supposed to be a note.
I later found it.
Oh, really?
But where it's a 12-pack and heavy, it was underneath, like in the flaps of the cardboard box.
Yeah.
Like I had to break the box down almost to find it. So it was there. But so yes, Nags has taken advantage of my easily bought nature.
You're going to be power leveling. You're going to get bi-weekly 12 packs of Rockstar.
Well, if you're sending me bi-weekly 12 packs of Rockstar, make it fruit punch.
Okay,
That's
my mistake.
Now, fruit punch is the one I drink. Just throwing it out there. The regular kind, I haven't got much of a taste for it, but I'm excited to try 12 of them.
Well, this one is like a summer special thing, isn't it? Or is it just original?
I think it's just original, but it's the summer.
The summer like art.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now the real question, Contos, is what is your favorite energy drink? That's the real
Fruit Punch Rockstar.
here. That is the favorite.
100% Fruit Punch Rockstar. If
Have you ever tried Glitch Energy?
You know what? If they ever gave me a code, I'd try it.
For code GeoTeam, you can get 15% off.
You got 15?
No, he doesn't. He doesn't have anything. Holy crap, man! J-Dog with a 15-month sub and Geo with a 20-month sub. Thank you guys. I appreciate you. It's the start of the month, so that's awesome to get that off. Okay, so if everybody's good, then we'll go ahead and we'll get started. I'm going to move Amelia way off here so her token doesn't accidentally get dragged all over the place. So it is the following morning. Go ahead and mark down your living expenses to cover the cost of your food, cost of your room, stuff of that nature. Care Bear. What's that?
What is that usually?
Oh, a hype train is close. 2 subs is a hype train. Man, my channel is
3.
slow.
One more.
I know, that's what I was saying. No. All right, I'm gonna look it up real quick. I can't remember offhand.
I would modest or poor.
That's up to you. Currently, you guys are living modest. Like the places you've been staying, your lifestyle has been modest.
1 gold piece.
Yes, modest is 1 gold piece. Though, Geo, to be fair, your character tends a little bit more towards... I would probably consider your character a little bit more towards the poor, if you wanted. If you've taken to staying in the hotel with your friends, then it would be you would definitely bump up to gold. 1 gold.
Okay. I might pick poor. Sleep with my friends at the Pit Fighters Guild.
Oh, like, are you planning on okay? Are you planning on creating a relationship with Pam and Belle?
I think why not?
Okay. I mean,
like mushrooms. Thelephora likes mushrooms.
Oh, that was such a good pun. Innuendo. That was such a good innuendo, Geo. Take an extra 50 XP. That was wonderful. All right. Well, then, I'll meet you in the middle. It'll cost you 5 silver because you'll still have to pay for some food and stuff. But for now, you're not paying for actual lodging as you're staying with them. Well, you're not paying with money. Ow, forgot about that. That was dumb. Okay. I assume now you guys are. What are you doing? Are you getting together in the morning? What's the plan here for your party?
I
I
think
would
we
think
get
so.
it together in the morning and just head over there. We have the area, but we don't have much to go on after that. So
Correct.
there's nothing we can do until we get there. To do some investigating.
Yeah.
Okay. I apologize. I have so many things going on around me at the same time. I'm trying to get squared away. Just came back from vacation. For those of you viewing, the guys here all know. I just came back from a vacation to go visit family. I actually wasn't supposed to get back until today or late yesterday. And so I'm trying to get things squared away in the house, trying to get this done. Didn't want to miss out. So that's on me for not being as prepared as I have been the last 3 episodes. So you guys are going to gather together, and your plan is to head towards the area and start looking around.
Yeah.
Okay.
Indeed.
Ames ate something that's not sitting well with her, and so she is staying in the hotel room at the moment, in your guys' in room, basically throwing up.
That's fair. Her boss, who did hire her, did have his head explode in front of her.
That's true.
It didn't explode.
It exploded.
It just kind of opened.
That's true. It did
In
just.
a violent
It mostly
fashion.
opened.
It's not like an orange, right? There's not a seam there where you can just start at the top and peel it off.
I don't know. He was a pig person. Maybe there was a seam in their head.
Not until the brain thing came out of the head.
Oh, good.
Gosh.
Now there's probably a bit of a seam if you wanted to sew it back together, but I mean, not much of a point at this point.
I don't know. I can't believe.
Well, now
we're
that
still
you've brought it
talking
up as an
about
option.
What's that?
Now that you've brought it up as an option.
Well, his body's already been taken care of,
Oh.
so you missed it.
The guards took care of it.
What were you saying, J-Dog? I think I cut you off, and I
this.
apologize.
No, you're good. It's all good.
Okay. All right. All right. So you guys are gonna head down to the area and start canvassing at that point.
Kind of. But yes, we are going to head down to the area.
Okay.
We're off.
I keep getting. Sorry, I'm getting some private messages back and forth with one of the players here. Okay. All right, you guys make your way down to this warehouse district where you're able to start searching around. How are you going to go about this? What is your plan for finding this location? Because you have a general idea about where this is, but not the exact. There was no, if I remember correctly, there's no exact address, was there?
We had the journal that had a it had a shipping location. Like
Mhm.
that's where we got this place from. So you'd have to let us know whether or not there was actually a physical address available or not, because we just noticed that this address, if I'm not mistaken, we noticed that this address popped up multiple times, but with different recipients at
Kind
the
of,
one
right?
address.
So this address specifically was we singled it out because while we were looking at the things that were being shipped to them, they were anagrams or the code basically for necromantic materials.
Yes. Yep.
Okay. And okay. So you're out here looking for the address is what we've established.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna need some checks, some guidance. This isn't like downtown Seattle, where there's street signs everywhere and numbers on all the houses.
You said you needed some guidance.
For what you guys are doing, did you cast guidance?
I'm going to investigate the area to see if there's anything that. Yes, he did cast guidance. I'm gonna be looking out for signs of, I guess. I guess I just want to see if there's anything that was like mentioned in the journal that matches the surrounding area, if that makes any sense.
This all warehouses that we're at?
Right.
It's mostly warehouses, but there are some houses interspersed. You can see some of the warehouses seem like they may have been converted into housing. It's still a warehouse, but there's plenty of squatters, and so it's not being used as a warehouse any longer.
Gotcha.
Just doing something.
What did you do, Care Bear?
Nothing.
Yeah, I can see that because there's nothing there. Like even with my magical GM vision, I see nothing.
I did nothing.
How did you do nothing? I can't do that.
It's all on the wrist.
Yeah. Fair enough. All right. So yeah, like I said, you guys find a number of houses. You find a number of a few warehouses that had seemed to have been converted, and then there's just a ton of warehouses in this area.
All right. We are going to start prioritizing. Do any of the warehouses have like symbols on them?
That'll take. So a cursory glance. So there's a couple. A cursory glance, just looking at them, you're not likely to see symbols. Perception checks and investigation checks will help you to identify that stuff. So I'll need perception or investigation. And I want to know, are you just like walking up to the buildings and examining it? Are you just walking down the street looking at it?
Okay, I'm going to cast that first. Take Owl's Wisdom. And then, yeah, I'm just going to be like walking past each of the buildings and looking for defining markers for each of the warehouses. You know, names, signs, symbols are what I'm particularly interested in, because in the ledger we found the red skull with the anchor. And so anything that has an anchor or a red skull might be good.
Okay.
I think I would like to try and kind of basically find a place to sit down off to the side where I can kind of see where Thelephora is at, and I'd like to use my investigation to see if I notice, I guess, anyone acting out of the ordinary.
Okay.
So what is the red skull and anchor?
That was a symbol we found in the ledger.
Yeah, like what? Do we know what that symbol actually is?
Nope.
Nope.
There was no information on it.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
There's no
limited.
information anywhere.
I assume those are rolls trying to find out if there's information.
That was me putting down my researcher.
When you
From
attempt to
my
learn
background.
or recall a piece of lore, if you do not know that information, you often know where and from whom you can obtain it.
Guess what? I have that too. Heck you.
Yeah, we both have that.
Oh, well, both of you have that? Well, I don't.
And then Care Bear puts a blank one again.
Yep.
How are you doing that?
Care Bear's doing nothing.
I told you.
Okay. Alright. It's all on the wrist. Alright. You think you might be able to figure it out. You would have to talk to somebody to be able to identify it. It's not something that you know offhand.
It's not like a guild symbol or anything like that, is it?
Not one that you know of. But
Okay.
there's also something like 400 or 500 guilds
Yeah.
in Althalos alone.
I'll rephrase. Not a well-known guild symbol.
Correct.
Mm.
Geo,
Yeah.
how are you doing that?
Black magic.
Oh, kill the witch.
Did my perception check yield anything?
I was getting to that. So between your perception check and Kurac's investigation check, yes, you do notice there are definitely some people out here that are acting super sus. There's a group of guys moving some crates into a building that seem to be a bit sus. You walk past another warehouse, and in one of the upper window openings, you can see two guys standing there with crossbows watching the street. Like, you make eye contact with them, and they're watching the street for something. There's quite a few places here that seem to be sus. Between you and Kurac, though, you are able to locate one warehouse that has that symbol kind of secreted off on the side. So you have kind of one of the big bay doors. There's a little mark on to the side of one of the door frames. Ooh, P-Stabs is here. Oh, not in the back room yet. Yes, absolutely, P-Stabs. Absolutely. We actually haven't done anything, which is mostly my fault.
Wow.
Wow. All right, so what's the move?
Have identified a warehouse, right?
Yes, you have identified a warehouse.
Alright, does it have lots of windows? Is it like a big sheet metal building?
Not sheet metal, but big wooden building, yes. Most of these warehouses don't have windows. They have like a second story opening at the top, like a triangular opening with like a pulley that hangs out. So you imagine if somebody were lifting up heavy merchandise or heavy crates to the second floor, they would do that from the outside. They would put it up through with the crane, the pulley system, into the second floor, and then move it from there.
Okay. I'm gonna go sit over by Kurac and have my familiar sit up on the crane by the opening and look inside the building.
Okay. It's pretty dark in there, and where your raven is outside looking into a darkened area, it is going to have trouble seeing, but it's pretty dark. Give me a perception check for your raven.
It's technically me looking through the eyes of my raven, so it's my perception.
Okay,
check.
that's fine.
And I rolled double 16s.
Okay. You can't see much. You can make out general shapes, but you can see towards the back. You don't have a good angle at it from where you're at, but towards the back there seems to be a light source of some sort, and you hear some rummaging.
So is the warehouse mostly empty except for that one thing that's rummaging in the back?
No, there are a number of crates throughout the warehouse,
I'm
blocking.
talking about people mostly.
You're looking for people then?
I was talking about people when I was asking if the warehouse was empty. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Yes, you do not see anybody.
No people except for the rustling in the back. I'm sitting next to Kurac, so you know this as well, Kurac. And Zook, I assume because you haven't done anything else, I can just talk to you as well.
Yeah, I'm just standing here thinking about that red skull and anchor, trying to recall things.
Well,
Do we want to go in and check it?
I mean, do you think they'll let us in to check it?
I mean, not willingly.
Right. That's fair. Well, I mean, I think we need to get in there.
I have my crow jump and just like fly in through the hatch and just sit on top of maybe one of the highest stacks of the crates. Can I get a better view of what's in the back?
Well, I mean, yeah, you'll get a better view of what's in the back.
Then we'll go with that plan.
Okay. There seemed to be a wall of crates in the back of the building. Just completely floor to ceiling. Some of them, there's some spaces, and that's where the light is coming from. But it is, so you can't see the light, you just see the wall of crates.
Gotta get through the wall of crates to get to the... Entranceways into the buildings. Is there just a front door? Is there a back door, a side door?
There is the main bay door. You'd have to go around to one of the sides and look around to see if you can find a side door. Because as of right now, as I understand, you've only been on the street.
Yeah. I mean, I can just have my crow do it.
Yeah, do that. We'll
Little crow.
stay here and just mill about. Look not suspicious.
Good luck with
Oh,
that.
we're suspicious. We're two beastmen and a wood elf.
Just chilling.
Well, this is
I
the
mean,
dock
to be
area,
fair,
right?
Yeah,
there's
this
more
is
than
the
one
dock area.
Well, we're not quite down to the dock area. We're in a portion of the warehouse district. The dock area is a bit further away.
Yeah, but dock workers gotta take it to the warehouse area.
Yeah, they get yelled at for sitting around though.
That's
I'll
true.
pretend to yell at Kurac and Zook.
All right, well, give me a performance check. You yell at them, but they kind of smile and almost giggle back at you as you're yelling. So, from a distance, you think you probably got somebody, but from up close, no. Okay, and what are you doing with the crow? You're moving it further in?
No, I was gonna have it fly out and check for a back entrance and a side entrance.
Okay. There is a man door on the left side as you're facing it.
Mm-hmm.
There's also another opening at the top in the back. Another set of bay doors in the back. And then that is the entrances you are able to see.
Alright, boys. Someone who's not lawful good do some breaking and entering.
It's around this time that Ames is strolling through the streets and she spots you guys. So Ames, what you're seeing is Thelephora is yelling at Kurac and Zuck. You're not sure what for, but they're sitting on the side of the road and he's yelling at them.
Guys, you have to be so yelly at each other?
Yes.
Apparently.
Also, thanks for letting me know you were leaving.
Hey,
You were
listen,
sick.
you were the one that was throwing up, okay? None of us wanted to see that.
I can't
Yeah.
believe you wouldn't help a lady by holding her hair when she's having a little bit of throwing up problems. You call yourself gentleman.
The last time
based on
somebody
what's
touched
happened,
your hair.
right? Based on what's happened in the past, I don't think there's no way I was going to touch your hair. I don't think you were going to have any of that. So,
Well,
Be sexist.
that sounds
My
like a
hair is-
likely excuse, doesn't it?
My hair is just as long, and no one's gonna hold it for me.
Convenient. Your hair
Me
is
too.
like goes down to the middle of your back too.
It's up just past
Near your
my
butt?
shoulders.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. All right. That's fair. I mean, it's hard to tell the way you wear it.
That's true.
Mine is long and luscious, you know. I mean, look how beautiful it is now that it's fixed.
Is it
See,
beautiful?
I told you that stuff would come right out.
Perception check on a scale of 1 to 10. How beautiful is her hair?
Yeah, we need to know these things.
Jeez, put me on the spot here.
Yeah, how beautiful is Amos's hair? Amos's hair is beautiful.
It's unfortunately currently a 3.
Wow, so you guys don't see it. I blame... Wait, I haven't met Care Bear's new character, have I?
He
No.
hasn't introduced his new character
He
yet.
hasn't been
None of
introduced
us
yet. Okay,
have.
cool. None of us have. All right, fair. Then he doesn't get to roll.
That's right.
Your roll doesn't matter, sir.
Oh, alright, well, I'll roll this time not to GM. It's a 1.
Wow, you guys, it's like real life. It's
Ow.
like real life when no one can tell that you've done your hair nice, and they're like, "What up?" And you're like, "Oh, I spent like $300 on my hair." They're like, "Oh, I didn't notice." You know, it's
Oh, cool.
like real life.
I just imagine you like took a knife to where Kurac got glue in your hair.
No, I washed it all out.
It was water soluble.
Using
It's
what?
Fine.
Yeah, it just took all day to like wash it out, and then like, remember
Wearing
it was
pants
wrapped up
on
in my
it.
pants.
Yeah.
And then I got this lovely cloak from the guardsman guy, and I have to go there to pick up my pack. Did I do that maybe while we were waiting or no?
Yeah. That's fine.
Yeah, so I have this nice new bag now that I picked up from the guys that took care of our little problem that we had out on the street.
Can I
Oh,
see it?
welcome.
really nice. Can I see it?
No, you're not touching it. I just transferred all of my things into this new bag. You
Okay,
are
okay.
okay. Thank
Well,
you
if
for
you-
taking care of my bag while I was, in the wrong house. I appreciate it very much. Next time, no booby traps.
Okay. If you want me to upgrade it in any way, just let me know. I'll see what I can do.
Wait,
Oh, you're a bag upgrader?
I mean,
what house were you guys in?
We don't talk about it.
The murder house.
Thelephora doesn't know.
Oh, we don't know. No, we're not. No one say anything. Just it's okay.
We're-
It's all right.
yeah,
Just
we're
Thelephora,
definitely
no,
not-
it's fine.
we're not
there definitely
talking
wasn't
about
a
it out
murder.
here, that's for sure.
We wouldn't talk about it out loud like this. It wasn't a murder house.
A murder house?
No,
Oh my gosh.
We're in the
I
warehouse
just said it
district.
wasn't a murder house.
We are in the warehouse district. Like 1 out of 4 of everyone here is a felon of some kind.
They're probably all murder houses here.
Okay, you guys have some explaining to do later.
Ames killed somebody. I don't know. I was asleep.
Wait. Oh my god.
Oh
someone!
my goodness.
Oh, I can't believe you're not allowed to call me Ames anymore after this. Back to Amelia with you. We were ride or dies, and you just
Fine.
hung.
Amelia
Neither
killed
of us
somebody.
did it, and you just hung me out to dry like that. I can't believe you.
That's what
You
you
guys-
did.
Killed someone?
Neither of us
okay.
killed anybody that you
Now
can
is
prove.
now is
that we remember.
not the time. We are sitting out in
We
a
got stuff
bustling
to do.
area.
There are definitely people watching now.
Listen, I can't believe you guys pulled me into your argument. I just come up and you guys are all arguing, and now suddenly I'm the bad guy?
I mean, I was just yelling at them so that people assumed they were dock workers.
Oh, okay. That seems more reasonable, but now suddenly we're murderers and things. We're not actually murderers. We're not, for people that might be listening, we're not actually murderers.
Sounds like what a murderer.
Keep clarifying.
Might be
Seems
what
like
a
it's
murderer
open.
might say, but if you guys say anything, we might have to murder you.
Wow.
God.
What
Yeah,
is
this-
happening?
This would make a really good song, wouldn't it? Okay, let me take some notes. Ames pulls out her notebook from her bag and starts writing things down to make it look like she was just talking about a song she's gonna write nervously to kind of cover for all of this that people might be listening to.
Call up the red door.
Went to the murder house. Maybe one of us killed them, but we didn't.
Correct.
I think that- I think that works as a
walking
song.
away.
Deception
I think
check,
that'll work
please.
as a song, yeah, okay. Just bard work here, guys. Just bard work, everybody. Thank you. Maybe there'll be some performances later.
Is there like an alleyway somewhere more discreet
Yeah, guys, we should not be out in the middle of
that
the
I can
street like
step
this.
into?
So first off, I'm gonna need a deception check from Ames.
Okay. I mean, hold on. I gotta find where my deception is. Here we go.
Okay, 15 deception. Okay. Most people are. You feel like you've effectively deceived a good chunk of the people here that might have
I got
initially thought you were murderers. Now they think you're an eccentric band of
Yeah.
murderers.
See, it's good. It's good. Guys, it's good. We're good. Shh.
And yes, Gio, there is an alleyway. You guys can just walk into it, but you are currently the center of attention.
Ah, man, I hate being the center of attention.
Yep.
Shocked.
Well, is there a
Maybe,
manhole cover nearby?
Is there a manhole cover nearby? There is not.
Dang it.
Okay, my plan is we just find some boxes and carry them into the warehouse. Just act like we work there.
I would say we just walk down the street for a little minute, get everyone's eyes off of us. Maybe
Alright.
head towards
Well,
the
yeah,
dock.
that first. But
Let's do it.
Okay, so is everybody doing the same thing? Because it
I'm
sounds
following
like there's
Pretending
different
I'm the
plans.
boss and yelling at my dock workers to go move their booty.
I'm just following those guys.
The old plan is the new plan.
So we are walking down. We're going towards the docks. Is that correct?
we're gonna just take a stroll. Let the heat die down,
Okay.
and then figure it out.
Okay. All right. As you guys are going to take a stroll, I feel like there should be some sort of a check here. What are you doing to draw the
Walk
heat
check.
away from you?
Not being there.
Okay. Aside from that, because you are a very recognizable group.
We could split up and then meet back somewhere in like an hour or however long it would take.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I will. I guess when we get up, I'll head up to this road and then head east towards the docks.
Okay. Who's going with Kurac?
Ames will go with Kurac. Since she's
Bold.
angry now at Zook.
And Kurac
Not
has
really
offered to
angry.
upgrade her pack.
Although Kurac's not so good either, but she doesn't trust him with the whole bag thing, so she's gonna keep him in her eyes.
Enemies
Fair.
closer, kind of thing. Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, yeah. Yep.
Fair enough.
Yep.
Okay, what is going on here? Okay, sorry, my OBS was acting up there. So, Ames is going with Kurac. Where is Zook and Thelephora going?
You want to split up, or do you want to walk together, Zook?
Let's walk together. Nothing bad
Alrighty.
happens when we're together, generally speaking.
Stick close to the healer. We'll go in kind of this direction, and we'll make a loop back around.
Which direction again?
This direction.
Okay. Oh, thank you. Okay. All right, so what are you... So you guys are... Obviously, you're vacating the area. You're splitting up.
Mhm.
Beyond that, what are you doing to get people to stop remembering you?
Are there any sort of shops or anything on our path?
I mean, there's always little, like, dudes out in the street selling their wares. Basically everywhere you go. Like, there's a guy with a cart that smells really bad, and he's selling fish, right?
Okay.
But there's not really, like, a shop front.
Okay.
There seems to be a
Well-
number of businesses in the area, but they're like, you know, the Rose Shipping Company, Miller and Sons Shipping, like stuff like that.
Gotcha. Well, I mean, any sort of little shop. I mean, I think I would probably just stop in, make small talk, just see what kind of stuff they have, just to, I guess, just try and appear as normal as possible.
Okay.
That's the goal.
All right. So performance or deception from you or Amelia, at advantage.
I would like to roll performance at advantage.
Go for it.
Do it.
Perfect. All right. Thelephora and Zook. What are you guys doing? You just walking down the streets? You chatting?
Zook, do you have a plan?
No, I just figured that, you know, eventually people will stop looking around, but we can kill time and just,
My plan was to walk down the street pretty casually, find a kind of alley, dip into the alley, turn into a cat.
well then why did we go together? I can't turn into a cat.
I know. That's why I asked if you had a plan.
I mean, I can say that.
Because if you don't have a plan, I'll work with you.
I don't have a plan. I mean, you know, it's the warehouse district. There's a bunch of beast people here. Eventually, if people just don't look in my face, I'll blend in with everyone else. They can't tell us apart.
Yeah, I guess our goal right now is to kind of get as close to the actual docks as possible, where the most amount of going back and forth is happening, to try and get
Yeah.
lost in the crowd.
Okay. What would be a good check for that?
Maybe
I'll make a
stealth,
perception check
almost?
for dense crowds.
Eh?
I'd say stealth. Stealth makes more sense. You're blending into the crowd.
Alright.
Do we get advantage?
Yeah.
Nice. Good thing.
Jiminy Christmas.
13 is way above average.
Well, you guys feel like, you feel like you've disappeared into the crowd.
As much as a 6-foot laser man
like
can,
that.
I suppose.
Feel like it.
you,
Sorry.
you feel like it.
You feel like you've disappeared, Jesus.
I'm invisible.
Just random question, Contos. Were there any shops that had like minorly intriguing wares, like just out of the ordinary stuff? I guess.
There was one individual who was claiming to be selling magical items. He was also a lizard man like Zook. He says he's selling magical items, and with a cursory glance, they look like some of them probably are magical, some of them are probably just pretty. They're all like trinkets or like a charm that you would attach to a bracelet or to hair, or a ring or an earring. There's nothing like armor or weapons and stuff, right? But he does claim that he's selling magical items, and he's got a number of things, and he'll chat you up if you want to talk.
Yeah, I'll absolutely talk and just kind of be looking around at the stuff that he has. I guess what kind of stuff do I see, or what does he tell me that he has?
Well, he says he tends to be a little bit more specialty. He calls himself a finder of great wealth, and so what he does is he tries to find a client and connect them with what works for them. And what you see here is some of the things he's gotten in his business dealings. He has a charm that makes people like you more when they see you. He laments that it probably won't work for you because it has to be attached to hair in order to function properly. So it's not.
I have hair.
You do. You do have hair. You do.
Correct, I have hair.
I just imagine Amelia like popping out from behind my shell, like, I have hair.
Yeah, pretty much. That's how it works. Yeah.
But yeah, so he's got like I said, it's a charm. It's a number of beads with a blue glass ball at the end of it, and a feather that hangs out from below all the beads. He says if you attach to your hair, it'll make it so people like to look at you more. They'll like to see what you're doing. It's really good for performers or people who want to actors and actresses. He says it's a premier bard.
You please continue. How you have my attention suddenly.
He goes on. It's the best for bards and musicians because it keeps everyone's eyes on you, and your performances are better and stronger because the people are watching and they want to be a part of what you're doing.
Yes, a magical amulet of attention seeking.
Interesting.
If it was the magical amulet of attention seeking, you'd just be a fan. Only a fan.
Can I make an Arcana check?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. So it definitely seems magical. It seems to match what he's talking about. As you hold it up and you look at it, like your eyes are strongly drawn to it, right? So it's definitely it definitely seems to have the qualities that he's saying it does.
Okay.
But without a proper identify spell, you would not be able to know 100% certain how effective it would be.
Sure.
But it does appear to have the aspects that he's talking about.
Okay.
Eric, what do you think? Would it look nice in my hair? What do you think?
Eric holds it up to like kind of put it next to her hair to see what it would look like, and I think it would look good. What's this cost? What are you asking for it?
Normally, they are 100 gold. But my last client declined to purchase his goods, so I could part with it as low as 70.
I see.
It's too rich for me. I whisper. Ames whispers to Kurac. I think
I guess. Well, let's see what else you have. Do you have anything else? I'm looking for, and Kurac is specifically looking for anything that is mechanical in nature at this point.
Okay. He doesn't have anything particularly mechanical. He's got
Sure.
He's got some cogs and gears, but they aren't. He says these unfortunately are not magical at all. He has a ring that he holds up, and he's like, this ring wouldn't be any good for you. It only works on my kind. He sets it over there. He says, this, I have this, and it's a screwdriver. He says it makes your screws never fall out.
Ooh, that looks interesting. They never fall out, you say?
Yes, correct. But this one is a little on the pricey side because of how good it is. It's great for any engineer or machinist of any sort.
Ames wants to touch it in her hands. Can I touch it?
Yes, absolutely.
How would this be as she's turning it over? How would this be at like breaking locks? And she like looks down the straight edge of it, like one eye closed, like trying to see if it's all straight and stuff. No, serious question. How would it be at breaking locks?
It's made of metal. Depending on the lock, it would probably be quite good.
It's got some good balance to it. She hands it back.
He nods. He kind of has that bit of a lizardman smile, and he sets it down. I do have an indestructible lockpick.
I don't think my friend here is in the market for a lockpick, per se.
That's fair.
Can't
You
say
asked
that I
about
am.
locks, and so...
Well, I was curious.
Our stealth roll is getting better and better, Z.
So like all the, I guess the bits and bobs of gears and whatnot. What does he want for those?
Like for the bits and bobs and gears, like just the little metal gears. He
Mhm.
said just their weight in silver, because they are manufactured. So it would come out to something like 5 or 6 silver for all of them.
Okay.
You get the feeling he's probably willing to negotiate on basically everything.
Sure. Okay. Well, I can give you 5 silver for the lot of the gears.
Well, yeah, he'll do that. He's fine with that.
Okay.
So
Thank-
this Brett thing, or the thing for my hair here that looks really nice, that my turtle friend says looks good in my hair. 70 gold's kind of too much, you know? What about 5 gold? 5 gold, and I'll sing you a song.
He laughs and claps and he says, "Oh, that's a great joke."
Oh, I wasn't joking though. I do really good songs. You can ask my friend here.
5 gold is not enough to feed my family.
6 gold. Well, 6 gold.
It's worth 100. I could do.
It's not worth 100 if you don't have a buyer for it, sir.
Yes, that is fair. I could do 50.
I could do 10.
10.
Yes.
You have to give me a persuasion check.
Oh.
All
It
right.
looks really nice in my hair, don't you think?
Ah, it looks wonderful on you.
Thank you. 10 gold, right?
I can't do 10. 10 is far too low. I can do. He kind of shakes his head. I can do 20.
20's a little too much for me as a traveler and all. You know, I don't really have 20. I could do 12.
He shakes his head.
I can cover the extra 8. We'll take it
He
for
shook
20.
his head. Listen, correct. Just.
We'll take it for 20, and I pass over 8 gold.
Oh, could have got him down.
And how
All right,
many
I
gold
gave him
did
12, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to make a note of this because I'm going to have to create this.
Yeah. I'm updating my money. I'll have to put it in my inventory, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, bottom middle of that front page.
I'll put whatever that amulet is. Amulet. You can tell me to change it later, or you guys can change it.
Of attention seeking, that we decided.
Oh, is that what it is? Attention seeking.
Beaded Charm of Attention is what we're going to call it.
Beaded charm of attention. Hey, look at me.
Eventually.
How many gears did I get?
3.
Deal. I'll inspect these later. Who knows? Maybe they'll be useful one day.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Maybe they'll just sit in my inventory for the entirety of the campaign. That's okay too.
Also fair enough.
The very next puzzle we do, looks like there's some gears missing.
That's right.
I got some gears, and then it'll be like, look, they don't fit. Oh.
I hate both of you, by the way.
Why?
Oh.
We're a nice team.
None of you are gonna ask about the ring that only works on lizard folk.
Well, we're not finished our conversation yet.
That's true.
I'm still interested in this screwdriver. So, kind sir, thank you very much for this lovely charm. It's very pretty. It's going to look wonderful in my hair. You
It
said
already
you had,
does.
isn't it great? It's so nice. Are you just enthralled with me now, right? That's how this works? Or I have to like do some magic words or something to make it work? Or how does it? I suppose I should have asked you how it works.
Merely wearing it.
Great. So everybody's looking at me. This is wonderful. Can we talk a minute or about the? I want to look at the screwdriver one more time, please.
Okay. He'll
I have
present
5
it.
silver. Will you give me the screwdriver for 5 silver?
No.
Come on, I mean, it's just a screwdriver, right?
It's more than that. As I explained, screws will never come
the screws
loose.
don't fall out. But what happens if they're stripped already? Is it going to repair them?
Yes.
Or can you do that magic-y check thing you do on this? And I hand it over to Kurac. Like very not gracefully either. Just like roughly hand it over to Kurac.
Oh gosh. I mean, I can look at it and see. I mean,
You do that magic-y thing, right? You do that thing that says that things are good or not good, or the thing you did on my charm here that said it all had magic-y stuff in it. I don't know what you guys do.
Like I said, I can look it over and just see. I guess what I think of it, but
Yeah. I don't think it just keeps the screws in.
let's see.
I'm suspicious.
I am curious. I don't know. This would necessarily apply here, but I am curious.
Mhm.
So I figured I would just check. Is that something that could be useful here?
Whenever making an intelligence history check related to magical items, alchemical objects, or technological devices.
'Cause I know this is. I know last time it was an Arcana check. Like I said, I don't know whether this would be useful or not.
I'll let you do it. I'll still make you do it on an Arcana check, but I'll let you take the double bonus.
Okay, so I just will add 2 to whatever I roll here. So 19.
Okay. So as you're holding the screwdriver, you kind of press it down, and the tip of it goes in just a little bit, and you can feel it has almost like a sticky substance comes out. And it doesn't seem to be magical in nature, but you imagine this is likely either something for putting a specific type of solvent on the screws, which is what this sticky substance would be. You're not familiar with it. Or it is some sort of an artificer's tool.
It's a glue driver.
It's a glue driver.
Glue driver. Yep. That's such a good name.
What?
But it'd have to be GLEW. Glue driver.
Yes, that's right. That's right. Well, I mean, Amelia, it's a nice screwdriver. I mean, I've definitely seen stuff like this before. I'm not sure how useful it would be, though.
Well, you have all those gears, right?
Yeah.
And I have this backpack. So, I mean, if you ever needed to screw those gears into things, then I would have a backpack for you. Well, not the backpack, but you know what I mean. I'd have it in my backpack for you. You know.
Well, yeah, and I appreciate that, but I've got this, and I'll pull out what looks like this very oddly shaped and kind of a cluster of a tool. It kind of looks like a multi-tool, but where a normal multi-tool might have things that like fold away, this one has stuff that doesn't really fold away. Like the tool just kind of sticks out from it, so it's got a bunch of stuff on it. So, I'm like, yeah. So, I mean, I've got this.
How do you
so
even keep that in your pocket? It's all pointy and stuff.
Yeah, lots of practice. You know.
I've lost all interest in the screwdriver, and I'm just looking at a Kurac's tool.
All right.
What is this?
Well, I've used this for years now.
Really? I don't think I've ever seen one that's quite like this.
Oh yeah. I mean, it is one of a kind. It is mine, so. Oh gosh. Okay. I guess the last thing I will ask, and not just because Nag said so, but because I was also curious.
Yeah, I apologize. It feels like metagaming now. I thought the conversation was over when I said that.
No. We were gonna ask about the ring. You just gotta let us. I was gonna have him do his magic-y thing. Ames is fascinated now. Can I hold it?
Sure. I'll let Ames hold on to that while I ask about the ring that only works for his kind, as he says.
Okay. He reiterates it's only good for lizard people. It's not.
Sure.
It's not great. It's not going to work for you. So
Okay.
if you know a lizard person, it'll be great for him.
Okay.
But even then, it's only specific lizard people, which is why he's had it for years, literally years. He's had this thing. He's hoping he can find someone to sell it to.
Okay.
But it's a very. He goes on to explain that some lizard people can actually disappear right before your eyes. And he's like, I know it's hard to
Oh.
believe, but like some of us have that ability. I don't. So this serves me no good. But what this does is it makes that natural inborn ability that they have better.
Oh.
No, God.
Yeah. So, okay. Well, I mean, obviously, I'm no lizard folk, but how I guess how often do you set up here?
I travel. I travel and wander. I don't have any place I set up normally.
Okay,
I'll
see.
probably be
I
here
see.
another hour and then I'll move on to try and find another spot.
Okay. Could I see that ring? And I want to investigate this the same as that I have the other
Okay.
items.
Yeah, he says okay. Okay. It definitely it has a hint of magic to it.
Okay.
It's definitely got magic to it. You imagine it's going to and it feels like it's tuned but it's to a different song, right? So like if you were to have two guitars and they're tuned differently, they both make a similar sound, but
Yeah.
it's different enough that you can tell one of them's for one thing and one of them's for another. And that's kind of what
Right.
this feels like right here. It's tuned for something.
Okay. So I guess can you describe to me more about like what it does? I know you said it makes like that ability to be unseen better, but like can more about that to me? Just so I can understand. I'm very curious.
Well, that's the best way to explain it. Normally, a lizardman, when he goes invisible, is still a little bit visible. They're still like the shimmer on the water. You know a fish swam by, but you can't see the fish. But you see the movement in the water. This reduces that movement, so it's hard to detect them. It's hard to see them.
Oh, I see. Okay. All right. Well, that makes sense. What would something like this cost? I don't even. I mean, I've never seen something like it, but I am curious.
He kind of shakes his head. It wouldn't do you any good. I mean,
That's fair. I mean, I'm a collector of trinkets. Bits. I mean, I bought these from you, and I'll hold out the gears that I got. Like, I kind of collect bits and bobs.
They'd be happy to see it go. 5 gold.
Gold? I mean, I paid 5 gold for all of these.
Wait,
You
did
paid
pay
5
gold or
silver.
5 silver?
Oh, I paid 5 silver. That's right.
Yeah,
That's
you
right.
paid 8 gold for my thing.
That's right. 5 gold. Yeah, I mean, it seems interesting enough. I think, yeah, I could do that.
You know, he'll hand it to you, and he'll hold his hand out for the gold.
Okay. I will take the ring and I will pass off the gold.
Hey, Kurac, you should put the ring on, and then when we go see Zook, you can pretend you're invisible. I'll totally play along.
Oh gosh. Oh man. Okay, so ring. I'll just put ring for Dragonborn.
Lizard people. Lizard folk.
Lizard folk. Ring for lizard folk. Okay. Well, thank you very much for your time. thank you for your wares. I wish you the best of luck. Have a great day.
He wishes you a wonderful day as well, and waves at you as you guys are walking off.
Thanks.
All right. Well,
Would you like this back now? I don't understand how you carry it around just in your pocket like that. How does it not poke you?
sure thing. Thanks, and I'll take it and I'll put it back. I'll put it away with like no effort, and just, like I said, you just get used to it.
It just pokes into you the whole time. I don't understand. Okay.
We should probably go. We should probably keep making our way towards the docks.
All right. You guys
I'm gonna take the charm out of my hair though, because I don't want everybody looking at me all the time, and I'm self-conscious sometimes.
Okay.
So it's in my backpack for now.
Make a strength check.
Oh,
my-
gosh.
Wait,
Oh no.
I'm at 79. I have to be able to put it in my backpack. Strength check. Oh dear lord. Wait, who messed with my strength?
I don't.
All right, we're good. Ish.
It is stuck fast.
I was gonna say it's not whether you can carry it; it's whether you can get it out of your hair.
Oh, it's still in my hair.
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh
Bought
I
yourself
rolled
a
it.
cursed item.
But I rolled a 20. Fine. Probably got curse of binding on it, doesn't it? Now I have to die to get it off my thing, and then I end up back at spawn. Break my bed.
Lesser restoration ain't gonna fix that.
Oh,
It's
God.
Kurac gets stuck. Is it like tangled? Kurac, is it
No.
tangled?
Nope. Doesn't.
Can
doesn't
you
look
get it
like
out?
it.
Both of you make perception checks.
Oh boy, everyone is staring at us. I don't need any perception check to see that.
Okay.
Wrong.
People are noticing you, Ames, as you're fiddling with it. Kurac, you don't feel that. You don't feel that at all. You're focused on trying to get it out of her hair.
Okay,
Kurac's invisible.
that's
You
right.
got the ring on? Yeah.
Can I make a strength check to try and get it out as well?
Oh, by all means, please do.
Oh my god.
Please don't rip my hair out. Please don't rip my hair out.
Perfect.
You don't.
That.
You're not able to get it out, but like, see, Ames is pulling on it, and she can kind of brace her neck. Using the same amount of force, you grab it and you yank on it, and Ames almost falls over. Like, she just about eats dirt. But it's
Oh,
and it hurts, Ames. It hurts. No damage, obviously, but it did not feel good. You had a clump of your hair just hard yanked by a giant turtle.
you just
I was expecting him to crit and just rip her head off.
pull so hard.
Well,
My
listen,
scalp is sensitive.
I was trying to get it off.
Just
Okay.
maybe tell me next time when you're gonna so I can brace
You
myself.
literally just asked
I
me
know, but it
to.
hurt a lot more. Why are you so strong? I put it right in the front of my hair. I can't just cut it out.
Well, let's go find the other guys, and we'll see what we can do about this.
Ames is gonna keep her hand over the top left of her forehead where she put this thing. So she's just got her left hand covering it.
So did you put it into your veins?
Yeah, like at the front of
Oh,
her
man.
face. She doesn't really have bangs. She's just got
That's
really
fair.
long hair, right? So but at the front near the root, yeah, it's right there on the left, the front by her forehead. It's unfortunate. It's gonna be so she's just got her hand over it, walking around with her left hand over it the whole time.
I mean, it looks kind of silly that you're doing that, and people are definitely paying attention to you.
Yeah, but that's okay. It's better than letting them see the gem thing, the charm of attention.
Okay.
Even after you take it off, you'll be attention seeking for a while.
All right, so you guys start moving away from the docks,
Yes. Well,
or
moving
rather
towards the
south.
dock. Yeah,
at the
exactly.
docks and then south. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Zook and Thelephora, you guys have tried blending in. Have you done anything else? Are you also
Not
looking
really.
for a magical item vendor?
I mean, if one happens to show himself, I guess so.
One.
Like, no, I wasn't looking to shop at all, but
Okay.
I wasn't either. I'm very focused on the mission.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm not.
Well,
I was just hanging out with Kurac, and look what happened to me.
so far, you're not having a whole lot of luck with
trusting
beast
Kurac.
people.
I'm
Like-
having a hard time hanging out with you guys. I've almost
Like-
died. My hair's been messed up. My bag's been messed up. Now my hair is messed up again. And I've been really drunk. And Zook murdered somebody.
I was going to say, and you murdered somebody.
I didn't. What?
Eric's 2 for 2 on ruining Amelia's hair.
That's true. He is. He helped me
is-
ruin my own hair.
J-Dog
Kurt paid
is
for half of it.
100% on the unluckiest D&D character known to man. So,
My rolls have been good tonight. P-Stab's rolls are pretty good tonight, although they're not really helping her with the friggin' thing in her hair, though. Probably need to get, like, I don't even know what to get on that. Can you roll better than a 20?
Yeah, you only rolled a
Roll a
17
nat
with a
20.
plus 3. You didn't roll a nat 20.
right.
All right. So as you guys start wandering on down the docks, Thelephora and Zook they have made their way towards the docks to try and kind of blend in with the workers there. Thelephora and Zook, Kurac and Ames, everybody give me a perception check, all 4 of you. Thelephora and Zook, you will have it at advantage.
Wait, I can't find my perception.
Me and Zook are rolling the same number every time.
Wait,
That's
how do I
wild.
get perception?
It's in your skills.
Oh, there it is. I just can't read.
Okay.
Alphabetical.
You need a reading check for me for P-Stabs. It's a 0 tonight.
All right. Kurac, you don't notice anything, but Thelephora and Zook, you both see Ames, and she is fretting about something in her hair. And
Got her hand on her head.
yeah, she's got her hand on her head, like she's been whacked in the face or something. And then Kurac is walking side by side with her. He has definitely not seen you, but you guys both see them. And Ames, as you're walking, you notice Thelephora and Zook notice you through the crowd.
Kurac, they're over there. I see them. Zook!
Ames.
Hi!
Hello. What's in your hair?
I don't want to talk about it.
Correct. What's
A
in
nice
her hair?
brooch.
Well, okay, look, and I take my hand down and I show them this beautiful charm thing in my hair. Look how pretty it is. It's really nice, right?
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, it won't come out.
It's stuck in her hair.
You need it stuck in her hair.
I mean, it won't come out. I mean, and Kurac almost ripped my face off, trying to pull it out. It won't come out. It's stuck here. It's stuck here, and I'm probably gonna have to cut my hair, and I kind of don't want to talk about it right now. And I put my hand back over the brooch, over the charm, which is pretty.
Yeah, it's absolutely. It's very pretty.
You know, we found this guy.
Hang on.
And I bought it, and I spent money on it, and Kurac helped me pay for it, and now it's stuck in my hair.
Kirk knew what it did.
I mean,
Oh no, remember what happened last
I
time.
have a little question on why we were trying to buy it when we were trying to, disinconspicuous ourselves instead of.
Well, but
don't know.
because it will help me with my barding. I want to be a better bard. Don't you want to be a whatever lizard person thing? Invisible eye blood puking thing?
I assume you're talking to Zook?
Oh no, I'm talking to. Don't you want to be a better elf? And healer person? I mean,
Thelefora's like, yeah, but I don't take performance-enhancing magic for it.
yeah, but like, it's just a magical charm that's going to help me be better at barding. You use magic.
Forever.
It's not forever. I'll just cut my hair. maybe. Or it'll be fine. It's fine. It's just a little bit stuck. It'll probably come out when I wash my hair next, which I'm not going to do for a couple days because I just washed it just recently. So, because of the glue that Kirk put in it. But, you know, anyway, we were shopping because, you know, we wanted to buy some things, and we went
were
to
trying to blend in, and we happened to find this shop.
Yeah, and so Kirk bought some things, and then this guy had this really nice thing, and we managed to, like, get him down from 100 gold to, like, 20 gold, and so, like, we purchased it because it would help me with my barding, and so, you know, we had, like, really good deal on it and stuff, you know, and there was a screwdriver, but I didn't buy the screwdriver. Did you know the Kirk has this, like, incredible, like, tool thing that he keeps in his pocket somehow, and it doesn't jab into him? I don't know how he does that.
No, I just met Kirk 3 days ago.
Oh, I keep forgetting that you guys don't know each other very well.
So
I keep thinking I'm the new person here in the group, but no. Okay.
Let me get this straight. We split up to become, you know, to try to get the eyes off of us and be inconspicuous. And you bought a magical amulet that makes everyone look at you.
Wait, how do you know what it does? I do. Just because it's so beautiful that you're staring at me, right? Well, that's why I covered it up with my hand. It'll be fine. I just need to, I need a piece of fabric, and I will put a lovely scarf around my beautiful hair, and we'll just cover this charm up, until I need to perform.
Wait, so where is it exactly? Like, where in your hair?
So it's, like, if you trace your eyebrow right up to your hairline on your forehead, it's, like, right on my forehead, basically, right on my hairline.
So kind of like where Jack Sparrow has his?
It's real close, yeah. Let me get you a picture.
So theoretically, you could just wear a headband.
I could wear a headband, yeah. I just don't have I don't have a headband that I've looked for in my backpack yet. Yeah. There could be one in there, but I haven't taken the time to look for it yet.
Amelia, will you give me a quick look at that brooch?
Okay. And I kind of, like, lean my head in because I can't, like...
Take it off.
I can't take it out, yeah.
A universal solvent should remove this, but I am almost certain it will also break the charm.
Do you know what the charm is?
Name-wise, no. But I've seen magic like this before.
But we spent 20 gold on it.
That's 20 gold less than you have in your hair.
But maybe it'll be useful for a little bit?
Yeah. Super useful on our stealth mission.
Dude, I'm about to freaking quit because this is just freaking stupid.
Wait, why are we quitting?
Kurac's 2 for 2 on ruining your hair.
Because he's just ruining my hair all the time.
No, Kurac isn't saying that. J-Dog is saying that.
Oh, okay.
J-Dog is just salty like J-Dog always is. So.
Oh. Because J-Dog doesn't have good rolls?
J-Dog just has bad luck, because that wasn't even about rolls. That was just unfortunate to ask about the guy who happens to possibly have sold us the cursed item. We don't know for sure, but...
That's true. Okay, I put a picture in the Discord thing of where the brooch would be in a girl's hair. Just so you guys can see, or where the charm would be in her hair.
Who is that?
That is unfortunate.
I don't know, it's just some girl with red hair that I found on the internet. Hair growth cycle is from what website it's at, so there you go.
Oh, okay.
Just some random hair images. So yeah, so it's like right there, basically in the front of her face where everybody can see it. Well, so you're telling me that if we just we could solvent it out, but it would break it. But I might need it. I'm gonna keep it in for a little bit.
You need to put a headband on right now.
Yeah, maybe we could just cover it up for now.
What's the biggest hat we can find? That'll not be an attention-seeking hat.
No. If we put a nice scarf on,
It looks
Or
like
some-
you have like a tumor right there.
or a cloth. Well, I can put the knot there. Like
Oh wait, how magical
These-
is that?
these are girl things. I can't expect you men to understand.
I'll believe you.
Elf
Okay.
hair, you know.
I'm gonna ask the DM out of character because I think it's really funny. Are we gonna have to find a lead-lined scarf,
I plead the
or is that
fifth.
just something that we're gonna have to discover?
You're
on
gonna
our
have to discover that on your own.
Okay.
So, I have some kind of costume. I'm pretty sure I have something that'll cover my hair that's like a scarf that's not conspicuous in my costumes.
Yeah,
I not?
absolutely. Yeah,
So
sure.
I just pull
sure.
something out of my bag and tie it around my head.
Yeah.
And it doesn't look horrible, so it's not like out of place.
Yeah, absolutely. There, it's still Yeah, no. You're good. Give me a
Okay.
dex check.
A dex check, okay.
Okay.
Oh.
It takes some finagling, but you're able to get it up into the headband.
Okay, perfect.
Oh, man.
See, guys? You didn't believe me. Look how nice it is. All right, stop looking now. I'm feeling conspicuous.
All done. All done. Oh, by the way, Zook, obviously based on our first experience with our first purchase from said gentleman, you may not necessarily want this, but I've got this, and I'll hold up this ring. The guy said that it only worked on lizard folk, and he mentioned specifically lizard folk like you that
Can go
you know,
invisible.
and be invisible.
Yeah.
Did he mention me by name?
No.
Okay, that's good.
He just said lizard folk. He said there were some lizard folk that we didn't even mention you to him. He just said that there are some lizard folk that can turn invisible, and he said that this ring apparently helps to get rid of, or helps to make you even more invisible during that time. But I mean, like I said, that's the first thing we got, and I'll point over towards Amelia's forehead, and so take it or leave it, but here you go, and I'll hand you the ring.
Also, it cost Kurac 8 gold.
The ring?
Yes. In case you wanted to pay him back for it.
Me?
Zook.
She is. Well, actually, Ames, you're gonna have to give me a perception or a performance check.
Performance check, okay.
But okay, but you get it at advantage.
Oh, okay, hold on, let me roll it again.
Thelephora, give me a perception check.
I still have advantage on perception checks.
Correct. Zook, she is 100% lying to you. It did not cost 8. And Thelephora, you notice that her the charm has fallen out of her headdress.
One moment. Can I
It's
reach
slipped out
up
of
and pull the charm lightly? Like, I'm not going to try and yank it, but just see if it comes loose.
It's firm.
It's still on there?
Ow!
I said lightly. Heck you.
It hurts still from Kirk pulling at it. Just don't touch.
Sorry. It just looks like it came loose.
I'm gonna go ahead and hang on to that charm right there. I'm gonna go. What did this ring cost again?
I never
While still
mentioned
holding
anything
the charm.
about cost.
It was 5 gold
It
actually.
was 5 gold.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
cool,
I said it was
thanks.
8 because
Yeah.
I was, trying to get Kirk some extra money because he paid money for my my hair.
You were the one that was talking about how good of friends we were. And then you lied to my
accused me
face.
of murder. Listen. I'm just kind of trying to negotiate a little bit. I was trying to do Kirk. He paid for this hair thing, and I was just trying to get him some of his money back.
Good.
He paid for part of it.
Kirk, how much gold would you like for this ring? That's
Well,
almost
then-
definitely cursed.
Listen, I wasn't gonna ask you anything for it, but you know that it costs 5. If you want to pay anything, that's fine. I don't really care.
Lying
I'll
is
give you
very
5
bad for you,
gold.
okay?
Wait, what?
I'm giving you 5 gold.
Okay, thank you.
And,
No, I heard yours. I heard you say that lying is very bad for you. Okay.
I don't know if I'm prepared to cut one of my fingers off.
Like I said,
But
you can take it. I'm not suggesting per se that you put it on right now, but I mean you can hold on to it. Like I said, he said it was specifically for lizard folk like you. So,
what are the chances that they both have the same curse?
I don't know why you guys keep thinking this is cursed.
100%
I mean, it's just
currently.
stuck.
We
It's
only
just
have one
stuck.
data point.
One data point does not make a trend.
But it still says an 100% chance.
It's just stuck because of my hair. It has nothing to do with the charm. I don't know why you guys are overreacting.
In
We're
my
gonna remain
professional
calm.
opinion, I disagree. I
Thelephora,
believe-
As you guys are standing there talking, a dock worker walks by and he kind of leans into your group. He says, "That charm looks fantastic on you, ma'am." He just keeps walking off.
Thank you, and I put it back up under the scarf.
Well,
I
I'll
will
put
admit, I
this-
do feel very pretty with it.
That's nice.
Good for you.
all right. So, what are we doing? How are we planning on getting into this?
I'm putting this ring on my pinky.
You put it on. You said you're putting it on your pinky.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can afford to lose that finger. I guess.
You can just can't grow it back. Are you that kind of lizard that can grow things back?
I don't think I am. I have to go over my character sheet, but as far as I know, I cannot regrow limbs.
No, you are not that kind of a lizard.
Give me like
Wow.
8 more levels and I'll be able to help people regrow limbs.
Out of mushrooms.
Okay.
They serve
I
as
guess I'll-
survival food in a pinch.
So, question, can you take it off?
Yeah, I'll try to
Now
take it
might
off
be the
before I
good-
do anything.
Yeah, slides right off.
Time to check.
All right.
Great, it's only mine that's stuck. I told you, not
Back
hers.
on the pinky.
It's just in
and
my hair stuck.
You
I
are
mean-
in denial.
50% odds aren't great either.
All right, what happened?
Oh boy, you're just gonna go invisible right there.
Yeah, that's the worst that could happen.
You can't become
Everyone sees you.
visible ever again.
Wow.
It's reverse invisibility.
Shines like
I
a
just start
diamond.
glowing. Yeah.
It just starts glowing like a beacon.
Yeah.
The good news is, though, is Rohan has gathered its forces to support Gondor in these trying times. You go invisible. You go chromatophore.
Is it like noticeably different? Anybody?
I've
So,
seen his chromatophore before. Is it noticeably different?
I mean, you've seen it like twice.
I saw it in the dark.
Hey, we traveled together for months and months.
Thought you guys
Give me a
didn't know each
fortune
other.
check, Gio.
Correct.
Oh wait, it's Kurac that didn't know Zook?
Yes, Kurac did not know me.
Okay, Kurac
You had
knew Care Bear. Okay.
never a need to see his chromatophore. In fact, the first time you ever saw it was in the city here. You didn't even know he could do it.
I get a little PTSD because the breaking and healing.
All right, what if I'm going to try moving.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk like 10 feet to the left and see if they can see me. But it's not perfect invisibility.
Yeah,
unless
I mean,
the ring
it-
does that.
Well, I could
So
see his
part
shimmer
of-
before, I remember.
yeah, part of what this is if you're being directly observed, you're not ever going to go fully invisible. So like that is still a case. You feel like you're much better hidden.
Okay.
Like, you're confident that you are not visible.
Been mood boosting.
Can I see him?
You guys can see him a little bit, yeah.
Can I see him the same as before? Because he's done the invisible thing with me a couple times now.
Yes. However, again, because of the nature of it, you're not 100% sure if it's better or the same.
Okay.
Yeah, because we watched him turn invisible.
Spook, I can't tell you if that's working.
Does the ring look nice?
Absolutely, yeah. It looks like it was made of bone. So it looks pretty nice.
Does it go invisible with him?
Yeah.
That's new.
That's fortunate.
All right. Cool. Thank you, Kurac, for the engagement ring.
You're welcome.
Congratulations! Would you guys like me to sing you an engagement song?
I
Kurac
was
starts walking
against
away.
Oh, tough crowd.
Maybe when we get back to the inn. And I'll walk away.
You
Okay.
guys won't be able to walk away if I take the scarf off! Ha!
Do you take the scarf off?
No, I leave it on.
Okay.
I just threaten.
I just threatened. Don't make me. Okay,
No.
so what's our plan here? We aren't exactly inconspicuous.
Yeah. We have failed to become inconspicuous. Catastrophically, I might add.
I don't think we will ever succeed at such a thing. It's just not in our wheelhouse. Well, there goes our strategist.
So what were we trying to do anyway? Out of character.
Well, everyone was looking at us like a lot
Yeah.
because you kept yelling about murder.
I was whispering loudly. I don't know what you mean. So no,
So
we're
what-
trying to sneak in somewhere.
Yeah, well, yeah, we all split up so that everyone would stop looking at us, like just
Okay.
us, and then we're
Yeah.
trying to look for a way into this warehouse.
Oh, so we're
I-
actually trying to go into a warehouse then.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not completely clear why we picked that warehouse, but
Okay.
that's all right.
It was so the logic, which we would have talked about this morning as a party, but the logic was when Thelephora and Kurac went back to the shop where we had our last fight. We found a journal hidden underneath the baseboards of the shop.
right. Okay.
Mhm.
And so the shipments, the address for the shipments pointed us to that warehouse.
It is a
that-
warehouse. Okay. So yeah, we
Yeah.
need to go inside to investigate
Wait.
for the journal. Okay.
To this warehouse in particular, or just this area?
No, it was this warehouse. I'm pretty sure the
Okay.
yeah, I thought the journal had this shipping address, like this particular warehouse in it. Unless I misremember.
It wasn't a full address. It was an area with a symbol,
Oh,
Right.
and the symbol was next to it. And they found the symbol on the door frames.
So we
On
found
this
the symbol.
particular warehouse.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Got it. Okay.
all right. So we're
That
trying
was
to
the part I
sneak in.
think I missed.
Yeah.
Was that we actually found the symbol, but okay, I believe you. Let's go.
I mean, like I said, the biggest issue we're running into is there are clearly people watching this warehouse. So I don't necessarily know how sneaking.
So, for clarification,
Uh-huh.
it's not people watching the warehouse that you saw.
Oh.
It is
Oh.
people in the area that noticed you guys because you were getting loud.
Oh, see, I thought that there was
Yeah.
like guards outside
No,
the warehouse.
no,
of some
no.
sort. Gotcha.
Some of the
There were
other
suspicious
warehouses,
people like milling about. I thought, but like
not at this one. No,
not at this one. Oh,
no.
okay.
At some of
My
the other ones you passed, there were absolutely suspicious people. And some of them, the guards from inside the warehouse were watching you actively. Not this one.
Hmm.
Perfect. Okay.
Yeah. Shoot, I don't know exactly what we should do here. I mean, we can always like walk in.
Yeah, I still like my plan of just getting boxes and acting like we work here.
Yeah,
Alright.
I'd be down.
I'm back. What did I miss?
Welcome back. We're
So
talking
where are you guys
about-
going to get the boxes from?
That's a good question.
Can we take some time to see which people are going to this warehouse and see where they're getting their boxes?
Okay, yeah. If you want to sit and scope the place out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, kind of wandering the area, but yes,
Okay.
that's what I would like to do. Assuming that everyone else in the party is down with the plan.
So you're going. So as I understand it, are you staking the place out, or are you just surreptitiously walking by?
Um. How...
And are you trying to keep a low profile? Are you trying to kind of stealth your way around?
I mean, I'm definitely not stealthing around. I am trying to keep a low profile. I'm not trying to make a scene. Definitely doing as little as possible to draw attention to myself. I would think that I could basically find someone from that. I guess idea one is find someone leaving the warehouse that we are trying to get into, and if they start making their way towards the dock, then I could follow them from a distance.
Okay. The three of you were at that warehouse for probably 20, 30 minutes while Gio was scoping it out with his bird, and nobody came or left. Remember, remember, Gio.
Inside,
Go ahead, Gio.
and there's no one inside either, except for that light / rummaging along the back wall that I couldn't get to.
Oh. Gotcha.
In that case,
Well-
we could just go in the side door and just, you
Yeah,
know,
I mean,
be
why don't-
relatively sneaky. The thing
Yeah.
was, I didn't want anyone that might have been outside guarding it, like, watching the entrance to see who walked in.
Sure.
But if nobody's been going in or out, it seems like nobody's just working at this warehouse today, so that's already out.
We not just break in.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We can just go in the
I was gonna
side
say-
door.
Yeah. Does that sound good to you, Thelephora? What are you thinking? Okay. Then I guess we will find ourselves a side door and see about going in.
Okay. How are you going to approach it? You just walking down the street? Because remember, the side door was down like a short alleyway. Are you just walking down and then you cut down the alleyway to it? Or like walk down the street and then you just duck into the alleyway? Or are you coming at it from a different location?
Is there... I mean, can we come from not the main street and, like, come from behind the building? Is that...
Yeah,
Is there
absolutely.
a route
You
to
do
that?
run the risk of finding the wrong warehouse.
Oh, okay.
Because as
Yeah,
far as you've been able to identify, the symbol is only on that front doorway that you saw that faces the street.
Okay. Thoughts, anyone?
Yeah, a lot of the time, walking around in the back alleys like we're criminals is much more suspicious than just walking to the alley from the main street like we have a purpose.
That's fair. I can agree with that.
Like, if it looks like we're about to commit a crime, we'll you know, attract more attention than if we just walk there like we know what we're doing already. We've got to act like we belong there, and nobody will question us.
point.
Yeah.
Then let's do that then. Anyone opposed to that plan?
Okay.
No.
Now
Okay.
to.
Are there people around us, like watching us right now?
Yeah.
There's always going to be people watching us.
Okay. Guys, I have an idea. Why don't we do this? You guys go in. I'm gonna stay out here, but I'll go maybe down the road a little bit, and I'll start playing a song and distract everybody, perhaps. And then that way you guys can get in. Since they're gonna look at me because I've got this thing stuck on my hair,
Yeah.
I mean, I might as well use it to our advantage.
Yeah, that's
Fair.
actually a really good point.
And so Ames starts pulling out her flute because she's got a flute.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go the opposite way the guys are gonna go. So I'm just gonna go and try and get people, and I take the scarf out of my hair and fluff my hair up a little bit so the charm is there, and I have my flute out, and I'm gonna go the opposite direction there to kind of pull attention to me away from them.
Okay.
And I just start playing my flute.
Sweet. Give me a performance check with advantage.
Okay.
Oh, that's fantastic. Everybody, go ahead. Yeah, no, you're good. If you guys are going to use stealth to duck in without anybody having a chance to notice you, you're going to have an easier time of doing things. So, yeah, that's great. Ames, people are definitely paying attention to you as these guys make their way.
I'm gonna put my little a little satchel out for some tips, perhaps, while I'm fluting.
Okay.
Maybe I'll get a couple silver here and there, or some copper.
Yeah.
Once we're out of sight, I'm gonna wild shape into a cat once we get into the alley and we're out of the view of the street.
Okay. So now it's just the lizard folk and turtle in the alleyway.
Hmm.
And a cat.
He just wanted to be a cat.
Yep.
I have stats for that, Geo.
I have stats for it too.
No, like for being an actual cat character.
Oh, a cat. Human?
No, not like a tabaxi. Like as a PC, just straight up be a cat.
I pulled mine from the monster manual, so.
Yeah. No, I have an actual PC race that is cat.
Yeah.
I also have dog. And I have in the mail a Geo the Neko.
What was that? Dungeons and Doggos? Is that what that was?
Yeah,
from?
Dungeons and Doggos. They had a
Yeah.
new one that they just ran that I did that Kickstarter. I did that Kickstarter without consulting my wife. I did the all-in pledge without consulting my wife, which resulted in a conversation. But
Well, we haven't had that conversation yet.
it has rules for otters, llamas, owls, like birds. It's fantastic. And it has a baby kraken, which I'm very excited for. Okay. Back to the task at hand, where Geo the Neko and his two companions, who inexplicably have found themselves in anime maid outfits, are in the alleyway.
Oh.
Zook, your new name is Lifts Her Tail.
Yeah.
Oh god.
And Kurac, you're Thumbelina.
Dope.
Okay, you guys make your way into the alleyway. You feel like you've likely gone unnoticed. Ames has definitely drawn a lot more attention her way. And you're at the side door, which appears to be locked.
Would you look at that?
No, Ames is the one that picks locks, isn't she?
Meow.
X in quotes.
Not that Edith and Geo wanted to go into this form. so he doesn't have to contribute. Oh god. Meow.
Pix is in quotes, boys.
Oh god.
That's true. Last time you just muscled it open.
I just
With a key.
I strengthed it.
Well,
With the key.
I mean,
Yep.
I
A
do.
key.
I do have proficiency with thieves' tools, so I can at least try. Not that I'm exceptionally good at it, but I can try.
Okay, go for it. I'll watch.
Meow.
Gosh, I hate you, Gio. I hate you so much. Okay, well, now, wait, hold on. How does this work?
Roll on from the wild shape sheet you gave me, Care Bear.
Never mind. Okay, so when I roll this, is it? I guess what exactly am I rolling for it? I know it's sleight of hand, or no, it's
Can't you-
thieves' tools, right?
Yeah,
Like,
you gotta just click on these tools, right?
Yeah.
I don't have. I guess I haven't made that up on my sheet, so I don't know.
You're trained in thieves' tools, though.
Yes.
So-
yeah, I'm proficient in.
Yeah, it'll be a thieves' tools check plus your proficiency plus. Normally it's dexterity. However, where you're an artificer, I would allow you to use your
Intelligence.
intelligence.
All right, so I'm just going to use my mechanist multi-tool because that would be the same. That'd be the same bonus.
Okay. That's not good enough to get it all the. You know what? Screw it. Let's find out. Let's give it a random number. Okay,
Not good
not
enough.
not quite good enough, but you feel you haven't set it into a way that you're unable to get it. You think you're getting close. It's just taking you longer than you'd like.
Okay.
So go ahead and give me another roll. There you go. I was gonna say provided it's not a 1, but then I decided I wasn't gonna say that. I wasn't going to chance and challenge fate on your behalf.
Thank you. I do appreciate it.
Yeah, you're absolutely able to get it unlocked.
Nice. All right, Meow, after you.
Walk in the door.
Okay, the
Stealthily.
I assumed as much. Give me a stealth check. Everybody who's stealthy needs to give me a stealth check.
I will wait. I will wait for them to enter,
Wow.
and
Necrophora.
then. Oh my god!
Ninja.
I'll wait until they get about 10 feet in, and then I will stealth in after them with my amazing stealth check. Easy.
You wait for me to get 10 feet in.
Calm.
Guys, I'm coming behind you.
Listen, I had good intentions. Okay.
The best of intentions.
Yep.
I'm a black cat in a dark warehouse.
Okay. Okay. As you guys move through the warehouse, back towards that large facade that I told you about. I guess that I've given away the secret. That large stack in the back is a facade hiding a whole building on the inside there. And the lights that you're seeing in the location are shining through small windows into that building. The windows
Ow.
the windows are fogged, so you can't see into them.
Wow.
People in the back behind the facade.
What was that?
Are there a bunch of people in the back behind the facade?
Not that you can see. Like I said, it's a small building, and the windows are not see-through.
Oh, so there's a door leading to the second part of the building.
Correct.
Is the door like hidden, or can we just see it?
You can just see it. It's just there.
Okay. Is it locked?
Are you just gonna walk up and try it?
Yeah, I won't open it, but I'll just see if it's like, does the handle move?
Okay. So you are under the impression that there might be somebody in here.
Okay.
I just realized what that's doing. Why that's doing that. Alright, do you guys have visibility now?
Yep.
A little bit.
Yes.
Yeah, you should see the outside of the wall, the building.
Okay, yeah.
That's all you should see right now. The door is actually at the bottom edge of the map over here. So that's where
Okay.
you will come into the building once you open the door. But for line of sight purposes, you can't go there yet.
Wait, we're in the warehouse right now, right?
Yes, the
Okay.
map, it does not display you as in the warehouse, but you are indeed in the warehouse.
Okay.
Now you're going to go just try the door?
I mean, what do I hear? Anything through the door? That's what I do first. I'll listen at the door.
Okay, perception check.
Sorry, that's not at advantage, but it doesn't matter.
There's a couple of people inside rummaging through things. You hear glass breaking every now and again, or somebody swear. But you can't hear the talking clearly, but there are definitely more than 2 people in that room.
And they're like ransacking it, sounds like?
Sounds like it, yeah.
Okay. We need to get in there now. Kurac, kick the door open.
You want me to kick the door open? That's our course of action here.
Symbiotic entity while these guys are kicking the door down.
You're going to do what now?
I'm gonna activate symbiotic entity if these guys kick the door down.
Okay.
Yeah,
Link that to
we're
the
still
chat so I
looking
can see what it
for
is.
evidence on, what was his name?
Old Tom.
Old Tom, yeah.
Cat friend, I need you to meow once if you want me to knock the door down. Meow twice if you don't want me to knock the door down.
Meow.
All right.
Sounds good, we're going for it.
Do we want to get Amelia for this?
Still performing?
I
Doesn't
mean,
mean I can't go get you.
Won't everybody be drawn? Like, will they follow? Like, I'm supposed to be distracting, so that nobody's paying attention to you guys as much as possible. It's up to you guys. But my intent was to make sure that I had everybody's attention, so that you guys could go in and do your thing.
Yeah.
But I know it might take me out of combat. Which is that what you're worried about? Like, out of character, is that what you're worried about?
Well, I mean, there's that, and the fact there's just safety in numbers, that kind of idea. But But I mean, if no one else wants, if no one wants to go get her, that's fine. We can do this.
Yeah,
I can
like
bust
out of
the door
character,
down.
I'm fine if you guys leave me where I am, because so this part's out of character, because my character is completely content with playing distraction, right? She's just
Right.
doing her thing. She's got this thing stuck in her hair. She doesn't want to call too much attention to what you guys are doing, so I'm perfectly fine if you guys are doing something and I'm left out of it, because I feel that she's being useful to the group in her own
Okay.
way. So, but that said, if you want me to come and be involved, I'm not going to fight against it in character or anything.
All right.
Just in
well,
case
I'm
you're
gonna-
worried about P
no.
Stabs feeling left out. P Stabs is fine.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna take the silence as we're gonna bust this door down and deal with it.
Yeah, if Ames is out there distracting everyone, we can be as, not as loud as we want, but we can be pretty loud in here.
Yeah, and I should be distracting them pretty good. I rolled pretty good on it, and I have the charm in, and I'm performing, so they should be fairly good for at least a little while, I would think.
Oh yeah.
Hey, then before we get going, I am gonna go ahead and summon my Eldritch Cannon and have it perched on my back to start here.
Okay.
And I guess I'm gonna go with the which one do I want it to do? I think I'm gonna go with the Force Ballista as the variant that it will be. So that's it. Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna bust this door down.
All right.
Actually, real quick, do we just want to see if the door is unlocked?
I
Tickle the handle.
wanted to see if you'd try, or if you would just kick it without checking. Yeah, we can open the door.
I'll check the door and see if it's unlocked. And if it is, I will aggressively enter the room.
It is unlocked.
Okay, so I'm not gonna try and bust the door down and roll a nat 1 and just run into the door. So I'll count us in 3, 2, 1, and then I'll bust through the door, hoping that they follow behind.
Okay. Do you two follow behind?
No, I leave.
I'm trying to dart in though and get behind something so I can stay hidden as a cat. Because what are they gonna see? The giant turtle bursting through the door, or the itty bitty cat running?
Facts.
All right. Let's start getting some initiative checks.
Hey.
This
Uh-huh.
Ooh, so fast.
Ah, and I wasn't on the token. That sucks.
Do I roll on initiative or no?
Oh no, you don't need to, since you won't be
Okay.
participating in the fight.
Okay, cool.
Do I have to roll again? Because I critted.
I think he-
You will need to roll again so that I can get you on the board. And Gio,
Okay.
you will need to roll while clicked on your character.
okay.
Jeez.
It's not my initiative though; it's the cat's initiative.
Correct. What's the cat's
So-
bonus?
-3, a 21.
-3?
So she has a +2 to her initiative, or the cat has a
Okay.
+2. I have a +5.
3 less than yours is what we're seeing.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So then let's go ahead and organize this. All right. You guys should see the turn order there. Thelephora, you're going to have first action. Ames, I just have you in here so you can see what's happening.
Okay.
Can you still see? I can't remember if I set those up as.
No, I can't see anything. Oh wait, yes I can. I just didn't scroll down. Yeah, I can see. Thanks.
Okay. Perfect. All right, Thelephora.
Here's what you guys are missing outside. There you go.
That's a good turn.
Quality.
You have to do it for 6 seconds to count as a full turn, though.
Oh, okay.
God.
All right. You didn't really answer my question. Can I dash in and be hidden?
That's what your turn is now to do so.
Okay, so I'm gonna try and hide behind this glass vial. I guess I just roll a stealth check, huh?
Correct.
What are we seeing in here?
So, a quick description of what you're seeing. These are just pillars that seem to be holding up the ceiling. These are a variety of tubes holding different creatures, animal heads, animal parts, whatnot. You've got a couple of skeletons, some animals here in the back that have been dissected with parts out. All the way in the back here is a dead body on the floor next to a purple wizard-looking feller.
Oh.
Oh. Hey. I think that's my turn. I can't cast spells, so.
Okay. Zook.
Yep. So I can see this guy.
Yes, you can. He is behind the jar. Freaking.
Yeah.
Thank you for the follow, She-Hulk. So he's behind. He's got cover, but yes, you can see him.
Okay.
Can we
Does
get
he-
a description of their reaction to us when
Yeah.
we came in?
Yeah. I understand that we rolled initiative, but do they seem hostile?
Yes. So
Okay.
as you guys kick open the door, a few crossbow bolts will sink into the side, into the door frame by you as you're going.
Oh.
Actually, we're not going to show that because I am running. So for those watching and also participating in the Stream Raiders, I'm running that in the background as you can hear it. But because we are into combat, I didn't want to pull us away from that page. I do apologize that you don't get to watch it. Okay. So yeah, Zook, that's what you've got. They definitely have their crossbows aimed in your direction.
Jeez, guys, if only you could have been more stealthy.
I know. Those crazy kids.
Okay. I can barely see this guy,
Which one?
but this one here.
Okay.
Am I obscured? But I'm just gonna go this way. Like behind this table.
Yeah, as you move through these areas, this is all difficult terrain.
Difficult terrain. Okay.
So it's going to cost
Got
you
it.
double movement to get through there.
That's 25 then. I think. Yeah.
So let's see, where are we at? I think that's only 20. So you got 5, 10, 15, 20 to here.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. While I'm doing that,
That'll be your 30.
yeah, if possible, I'd like to cast Mirror Image,
Yeah,
which is
because
second level. I believe that cost me 3 health. That's what we decided on.
Care Bear, was it 3 or is it 2 health per level?
I just did sorcery
Which-
point conversions for Care Bear's campaign.
Which one?
Second level spell.
So it's the same as the spell points. So the second level spells should be 3 points.
Okay.
Okay. And if I am hidden, like if they can't see me if I'm behind the table, then I'd also like to chromatophore again.
So are you dropping your armor and items that you're carrying?
I don't have armor on. I just have basically a loincloth, and that's it.
What weapons are you carrying?
a dagger.
Okay. Let's see. You can alter the color of your skin and blend to your environment. You gain advantage on stealth checks made to hide as long as you are not moving. If you are wearing no armor and carrying no items, you may attempt to hide even if you have no cover or aren't obscured. You can't use this if you're being directly observed.
Okay.
So no, you cannot do that in this this circumstance.
Got it. All right. I've cast my spell already, so I'm good to go.
Okay.
There's just 2 of me here.
I like it. I like it a lot. Which is going to bring us to Care Bear. Your turn.
Did you want me to say what I'm doing, or did you? Because I just messaged it to you.
Oh.
I can say it. I don't care. I just wasn't sure if you wanted to.
Nope.
Keep the air of mystery.
That's totally fine.
Oh. Wow.
Okay. Yeah. Give me a deception check though, or an Arcana, whichever is better. Okay, perfect. All right. Where is... Okay, let's gonna jump to this guy's turn.
Which guy is this guy?
It's the wizard.
The wizard.
Got plenty of space. He's going to fire off a firebolt at Kurac. I'm assuming a nat 20 is going to hit you. You'll take 5 points of damage. I mean, I rolled a 1 and then a 4 for the crit, so it's not so bad. 5 points of damage to Kurac. And then he is actively ducking below the desk, so he's going to have 3/4 cover.
A blessed necromancer.
So, what?
I just noticed the bless on the roll.
Oh. Okay. And this guy is going to go. Wonderful.
I thought chat and everybody needed an update on Ames. Maybe you should have had me in the turn order just so I could tell them what to do.
I know. if you want to roll an initiative check, we can do that, and we'll just come check on you every round.
Yeah, here. Why don't we do that? There. Put me in the order.
Beautiful.
Check on me from time to time.
Did that guy make a Constitution check, by the way?
Not yet. I haven't gotten to that.
Was it this guy that just cast a firebolt on me?
No.
No.
That's Thelephora.
This one?
Yeah. Or excuse me, Ames.
Oh, that's Ames. Okay.
Yeah, that's me up there.
Gotcha.
I mean, I'm outside.
That's
down
you in the
street,
spotlight, losing
drumming,
your
yeah.
religion.
Me in the spotlight.
Yeah, let me get his Constitution check for you. How's a 19 do you?
That works.
Okay. And does a dirty 20 hit you? Okay, you're going to take 8 points of damage as he tosses the table and then hits you with his mace.
I can't believe that guy was specifically looking for cats.
He wasn't, but seeing the things come inside and your stealth check wasn't high enough to beat his perception.
You threatened the cat!
Look. In a world full of magic, a group of beast people bust open a door and one cat jumps off to the side with them into the
your
building.
logic is very loose.
I disagree. I disagree. In a world of magic, absolutely, that's what people would target. Is if you charged up right next to them. No, that. All right, Ames, you can give us your update.
We have Ames has transitioned, like I wrote it just recently, has transitioned to her drum from her flute for a little bit for some poetry about a grand adventure in another land where she met some dwarves and they tried to kill her.
I love it.
Man.
Okay, this one is going to. He's going to lean out and fire a crossbow at you, Zook. Now your spell. How does that? How's that going to affect us?
I misread it. There's not 2 of me. There's 4 of me.
Beautiful.
And I roll a d20 to determine whether the attack hits me or the target. Just a flat d20. So if I roll above a 6, since there's 3 of them out right now, then it hits one of my duplicates.
Okay. Let me roll to see if I hit before you roll to see if it misses.
Okay. Well, the armor class is different for me or my duplicates. So.
Well, does a 5 hit your duplicates?
It hits neither. So.
Because it was not super good. Okay. And then this guy, the last thug, is actually firing a crossbow down the stairway. All right, now Kurac, your turn.
This one here?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so sorry, where did the firebolt come from? They may just be off out of my vision, but
They are.
All the way to the top of the building.
oh, I see. And I still can't even see them, can I? What is this?
They're large, boxy pillars. You can crouch down behind them.
Is he crouching behind it?
He's crouching, so he's got partial cover, but he was also up and over it firing, so he's not got full cover.
Gotcha.
Sorry, real quick. Geo, how many hit points does your cat have?
Currently? Or in total?
In total.
14. 2
How?
normally, 8 plus 12 plus symbiotic entity.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay. Back to you, J-Dog.
Okay. I want to go ahead and cast this cantrip.
Lightning lure.
This person. So they need to make a strength saving throw.
Okay. What is your... What's your spell save? 13?
One lower than that.
Okay. So he is not pulled.
Alright. And doesn't take any damage. So okay. I will use my bonus action. And I'm gonna have my I need a temporary token for my cannon.
I should have one. I don't know that I have a cannon token.
That's okay. Just, I mean, any sort of temporary token that I can move around would be good.
You'll have to tell me where to move it, because I use this for other things. I don't want to give you permission on it.
Sure.
But that'll be where it's at.
I want to move it right here so it has clear line of sight on this guy.
Right there?
Yep. That's the one.
Perfect.
Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and make an attack with it. Let me make sure I'm doing here. I'm going to put this out there. Where is... I'm trying to find the attack for it so I can see. Make a ranged spell attack. So that's just a d20 plus my proficiency plus my spellcasting modifier.
So, okay, hold on. Let's see this.
And sorry, this is the actual. That's the That's the type that it is this time.
Okay. We'll let it go this time. But looking at your rule at the way it's written, when you created it, you would have had to create it within 60 feet of here, because you made it before you went in, and it would need to use your bonus action in order to be able to move.
Oh well, I specifically said when I made it, like when I messaged you earlier, I made it and I had it perched on my back at first.
Okay, and so you're using your bonus action to move it?
Yeah. Yeah, from my back to there.
Okay.
That was what I was. So
All right.
If we don't want to do that,
nope, we're good. We're good. We're good. Go ahead and make your attack.
Okay. And was that right? It's proficiency and spellcasting modifier to attack.
I want to say yes.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and use this because once again, that's the same roll.
Okay.
So
that'll definitely hit. What's the damage from that? It's
2d8 force damage, and if the target is a creature, it's pushed up to 5 feet away from the cannon.
okay. Go ahead and roll 2d8. Jeez, big hit.
Yeah, I'll take it.
All right, there we go. Then that'll bring us to the end of your turn and to Thelephora.
Oh. Three does not hit. I'll pass turn.
That's correct. A 3 is not quite good enough. Okay, then that'll bring us to Zook. Your turn.
Yep. Alright, I guess I just can't see around this pillar the way I wanted to. That's okay, I know where everyone is. That's better. I can see better. We're gonna do Magic Missile.
Okay, on who?
At this guy.
Alright, go for it.
Just rolling.
Here we go.
Oh, that's going to be problematic.
And then I roll 3 times, right? You said?
Yeah, for all
Yeah.
if you're hitting him with all 3 bolts.
Mm-hmm. And is he as precariously on top of the stairs as I think he is?
No, he's standing.
Okay.
He's standing well. He's got his feet planted. He's firing a crossbow down the stairs.
Okay.
He definitely has his back to you, though.
Yeah.
All right. I do apologize for whatever reason. When I set up these thugs, they apparently are all using the same hit point pool. So
no.
I'm going to keep track of 2 of them off screen on my notebook. Sure.
Now,
You need it to be. Do you need them all to have the same?
The same starting pool.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else, Zook?
There's only 3 guys I saw, so. All
Correct. There's just the 3 that are out there.
right, I'm getting out of the window now.
does this cost me more blood or just a sorcery point?
Are you casting a cantrip?
No.
Oh, you're using meta magic.
Meta magic, yeah.
So technically, you can't use twinned meta magic on magic missile, even if you choose to target only one person.
Oh. Only targets. Okay, that makes sense. Never mind.
Yeah, if
At
you have
the
the
end of my
option
turn.
to target more than one, then
Then you can't use it. Okay, that makes sense.
But for future reference, that would be a sorcery point.
And it's
Provided
not more
you-
blood.
What's that?
Well, I was asking if it would cost me more blood anyway.
No, it would be a sorcery
Okay.
point instead of more blood.
Got it.
Okay. That's going to bring us to Care Bear.
So how far away is the guy at the top of the stairs?
About 30 feet from you.
Okay, I'm gonna do the thing. Do you need me to say the thing?
Okay, well, I want you to describe what that critter is, what that, the last thing is. I'm going to bring you to the regular token layer, since you're up here.
Ooh.
Okay.
It's that thing.
Whale.
All right, now are you summoning that? How is that
Nope.
guy?
I am turning into that.
Alrighty. Well, there we have it. Go ahead and make your attack. Okay. All right.
So
I should
all
have
these
brought a lot
tentacles
more
just come
dudes.
up out of the stairway and they start wrapping around the guy. And they have a rocky crusting on the out of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he starts screaming. As you do.
I was gonna say, I mean, Kurac might start screaming. Who knows?
What kind of screaming? Good screaming?
No, not good scream.
They are tentacles.
This is not that kind of movie.
Not that kind, man. Damn. I'll shut up. Sorry.
Those are better as visual novels, not as interactive D&D games.
I agree.
All right. Since you're in view, how's a 10 suit you, Kurac?
Nope.
Okay. That is a miss. Okay, he runs over here and crouches down behind that. That'll bring us up to... Which thug is this? The one fighting the cat.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the wizard. I can finally see it. I haven't been able to find the dang guy.
Does a 15 or a 14 hit you, Gio?
Yep.
Okay. So if take 4 bludgeoning and then 7 bludgeoning.
Cool. Has he made his constitution check at the start of his turn?
Oh, no, I keep forgetting. I apologize. I'm not used to having the spore people. 10. So I'm assuming he takes some damage?
Yeah, he takes 2d6.
All right, you want to roll that up for me? Nice.
Ooh.
Sweet. He'll take his 9 damage as he coughs, as he inhales nasty spores off of your gross body.
Mm.
I don't know if your body's gross. I'm just saying that because I'm being hurtful.
So toxic.
Yeah,
DM's
toxic.
toxic. Toxic
All right,
DM.
Ames, how's the poetry going?
For my next performance, I will tell you about the mighty dragonborn warrior named Barash, We went to warn the dwarves, but we were blinded by treasures. Attacked by slime, he swung his mighty axe and sliced the slime in two. The slime was stronger instead of weaker, as there is power in numbers, my friends. The slimes were gross and they almost touched me. Rush lashed out and killed it. I whispered into the head of one of the slimes, and it shuddered in pain, shriveling and dying. The mighty dragonborn warrior quickly dispatched all of the remaining enemies, but I assure you, the real hero was the bard named Amelia! The dwarves turned on us as Barash used his dragon's breath.
Wondrous.
Two of the orcs saw death before they fled from us.
Not done.
Wondrous. Okay.
And she bows to start her next performance. And scene.
And scene. Did that not roll a second time?
I see 2.
Yeah, I see 2. Both of them a 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm assuming neither of those is going to hit you, correct?
That's a correct assumption.
Okay. This guy's panicking. All right. Your tentacles take 3 points of damage, Care Bear.
Take that.
He's at disadvantage because he's restrained.
Okay. That first attack will miss then. And the second attack's definitely going to miss. Alrighty. Kurac.
Okay. So I'm gonna turn to this guy. Let's see. I will go ahead and I'll use my claws to try and attack him.
I don't remember offhand what his AC is. That's good enough to hit him.
Hey, 7 slashing. I don't know why it's rolling the damage at the same time, but it's fine.
All right. You slash him good.
Okay, and then for my bonus action, I want to move my cannon right to here.
You can move it 15 feet.
Oh, I can move it 15 feet?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, then if that's the case, I will just leave it where it's at and turn and fire on this guy.
Okay. It misses significantly.
Does it hit him?
Give me a reflex check, correct?
Why?
Sorry, my mistake. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
You did mean to.
Okay, that misses you. Thelephora.
My turn.
Yep.
Go. I need to find a good way to use my bonus action. Does a 25 hit?
It does indeed. When you changed out of your beast form, you took the excess damage to your health, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, just make sure. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that'll
Alright.
be my turn.
Zook.
This guy looks like he's gonna die without my help, yeah?
I mean, he's currently being wrapped up in tentacles that are covered in rocks.
I was gonna say, I know I'm not getting close to that, so.
Yep, we're gonna
Everything's
just
fine.
ignore that for the time being. I don't want to hurt those tentacles, because they're not hurting me. Let's go. I can get through here. It's probably just difficult terrain, yeah?
Correct.
Nice. Let's firebolt this man.
Which one? Okay. 9 is not good enough to hit him.
Shame.
Though I'm guessing you knew that.
Yeah, I figured. Even if
Yeah.
it did, it wouldn't have done anything.
Fair.
Basically, just flick the cigarette at him.
Yeah, exactly. Tick Tick.
We will continue to roar our battle cry of battle cryness.
Yes.
Yeah, it's enough to do something. He has gone limp in your arms.
Oh.
I was right. I'm a genius.
I'm a genius.
So the massive tentacles coming out from the basement kind of let him loose and drop him off to the side.
All right.
Right at my feet. Thanks. Ah.
The giant octopus tentacle thing is right next to you, Zook.
Right behind you, even.
Within hentai distance.
Within tentacle.
We'll get back to that.
Oh,
That's the nighttime stream.
it's the nighttime stream. All right. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. The purple robe individual bolts, crosses. He took some. He went through difficult terrain here, but he double moved to get up them stairs in a V. And that brings us to this thug, who starts yelling at him for abandoning them. And then he's going to swing back on Geo. He's got to take his constitution check.
He actually does not.
He does not. Okay. Then does a... Where's
Nope,
his...
neither of those hit.
Gee, many Christmas. All right. He's actually going to run as well. You'll get an attack of opportunity on him because he's not disengaging.
Cool. Does a 26 hit?
It does. How the hell are you rolling so well every time?
It's Geo.
Like, I thought this fight would actually be a challenge, but it's not at all a challenge to you guys. So we're gonna have to up the ante on these fights moving forward. Ames.
I know how
There was a girl who left her home, and she was sad to leave them all behind. But she had to find herself in this world. And so she went on a grand adventure, but her mother was mad at her. End scene.
Wondrous. All right. I just got a free nat 20 or nat 1, my choice, and I'm gonna use it on this attack. It sucks that it's on J-Dog.
Oh no, poor J-Dog.
But is anyone surprised?
No, not really.
Okay, so I'm using on the first attack. Does the 15 hit? Or, excuse me, does it? A 9's not going to hit you, I assume, correct?
Correct.
He won't hit
Okay.
me.
Neither of them will hit me.
Well, the 15's actually a nat 20.
Okay, so that one will hit me.
And then, so you'll take 5, 6, 7 damage. Wow, I critted for 7 damage. That rip, Quackers, That rip was for me critting for 7 damage, not for J-Dog getting crit for 7 damage. Yeah, see, somebody's playing it again. Who is it? Quackers again? Jiminy Christmas. The other thug has been hentai'd to death, and Kurac.
All right. Does my cannon have line of sight on this guy? I don't know
Real
if that's-
quick.
I know it's a staircase, but
1 second. Everybody take 10 gold. No Muscles has tipped the party.
Woo, 10 gold.
hey,
Thank you, Muscles.
Hey.
And who are you trying to get line of sight on?
the wizard
From you or from your cannon?
from the cannon.
Cannon will not have line of sight. Where the wall is there, it's up a bit higher than what it appears.
If it moves 15 feet to here, does it have line of sight?
Yes, but he'll have cover, so he'll have increased armor class.
That's okay. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and use my attack on this guy. Then I'll use my bonus action to move and attack
Okay.
with that.
Make
So-
your attack on the hapless thug who's about to die. That'll hit. It won't be quite enough to kill him, though, so there's that.
Okay.
And go ahead and fire on the wizard. Well, that's going to be close, actually. Because of his cover. That is going to be enough to hit him.
Yes.
Wreck
So he
'em!
takes 4 points of damage, and he's pushed 5 feet away from the cannon. So I'm assuming
Into the wall, just
Right.
absolutely knocked against the
Okay.
wall.
Dang it.
It's a strength DC,
It's a
not
strength
a dex one,
DC.
though.
What's that?
Yeah.
You
Hmm?
roll dex, it's a strength DC.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah,
I'll roll
you
that.
you roll strength to see if you even get pushed back.
Yeah, he got pushed. The
Yeah.
dex was to see if he kept his feet
Ah,
as he stumbles up the stairs and out of the way. That's what the dex check was. I didn't even realize I need a strength check because I didn't do that the last 3 times you've hit me.
I've only hit you twice, and you did it on the first guy. He just failed his check.
I didn't do a strength check.
Yeah, you did.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I get okay.
I'm
that-
pretty
I mean,
sure you did.
That's
because
I'll believe
asked
you.
what my-
I just don't remember it, but I'll believe you for
Okay.
sure. Thelephora.
okay, so this is difficult terrain. So this would be 10, 20, and then as soon as I get to the stairs, is it undifficult terrain?
Correct. So that'd be 25 to that spot where you're looking at. So 10, 20, 25.
And then can I split my movement between my action?
Yeah.
Okay, moving up to here, casting the spell. This one.
Okay.
Going for this area. That's bigger than what it should be, but you get what I mean.
Yes.
I'm getting both of them.
Do you need now? With Entangle, I've always been under the impression you need to be able to see the location where you're starting the Entangle spell. You wouldn't be able to see up to the top of the stairs where you would start that, because it would be starting up here-ish.
That I have never heard such a thing, honestly.
So it's a 20-foot square starting from the point within range. So, I mean, you could just do it at the top of the staircase.
Yeah.
Well,
As far as I aware, a point within range does not mean line of sight.
correct. And as I'm reading over that, and I would agree to that I would agree to that ruling. So you're good. So we'll go ahead and we'll put it down, and then they'll need a strength saving throw against your DC to move anywhere on their turn.
Just whether or not they're restrained right now.
Oh, and to see if they're restrained currently? Alright, well, let's make a roll. The thug who's in front of you is not. The wizard appears to be.
Okay. Yep. Move forward and then end my turn.
All right. Zook.
Yep. Why am I not moving? Oh, that's why.
Because you're on measuring
Found it.
still.
Yep. I have line of sight for both of them, right? Both of these from here.
Yes, you do.
So you're gonna take that attack of opportunity?
From you?
You don't know it's me.
From the tentacle
It's a
thing?
big giant nasty monster.
Or are you
Yeah, I
going to
guess it did.
disengage?
Walk to me. Yeah, I will disengage. Okay, I disengage. You're right. I don't know that it's you. I mean, my idea was to get as far away from it as possible, hoping that it wasn't gonna try to attack me.
Hey, it's an easy way to check. You just run away and you can see if it tries to hit you.
Yeah,
I mean, you saw what it did to the last guy.
I did see that. Although there are 4 of me, so there's a good chance that you just hit a duplicate.
True. See, that you don't even need to try to disengage. You can just trust in your mirror image.
I'll do that. Trusting in the mirror image.
So you
I am
can't.
not
This
taking
this is an obstructed square. You cannot move through that square.
Okay, not difficult terrain. Got it.
You will take an attack of opportunity.
Oh, from this guy.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I forgot that he was alive. That changes things. I assumed that J-Dog had that handle, but I guess the way that he's been rolling, he would not.
I don't know why you needed to call him out like that.
Yes, I
Nope.
did. Alright, now that all that's out of the way,
You'd still have line of sight, yes.
I'm firebolting Apprentice.
Okay.
And I'm also going to twin it and hit the guy behind him as well.
Okay.
If I can.
So the first one's at the apprentice. That will hit. The second one at the other dude will miss.
Okay.
All right. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Tick tick.
So the big mass of writhing rock and tentacles would like to move through things in order to perform Japanese anime on that gentleman.
What's your movement speed?
20.
Yeah, you have just enough to get there. Go ahead and make your attack. Oh my goodness.
Woo! Wreck 'em.
How do you have a plus 11 to attack already?
So that is it's a macro inside that is adding in the plus D4s for my class abilities.
Gotcha. Well, that guy, you insert your tentacle into him, and he just kind of explodes. I don't know.
I didn't think I was actually going to do Japanese hentai, but you know,
You did.
oops.
All right. That's disgusting. That guy exploded, Quackers. One of the evil dudes.
Wow. Wow.
What? That is not one of my sound alerts. One of y'all is weird.
That is the sound that my Roxtopus is making.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see this. Nope, not what I meant to click on.
Wow.
Don't judge me.
Okay. Okay, so what this feller up here does is he turns and he throws a burning hands down this way. Everybody within these 15 feet is going to take 15 points damage unless they succeed on a dex save. In which case they'll take half. So, Gio, I need a dex save out of you.
I already did.
Okay, so you're going to take the full 15.
Yep.
All right. And the thug in front of him is horribly burned and left with nothing in the way of a life. He kills the guy in front of him trying to get to you.
What a guy.
All right, Ames, how's the scening going?
You saw her god Lyra, technically is a goddess. And she was distracted when she went into the place with kegs looking for loot. Of course, all she found there was a mimic who tried to grab her and kill her. And instead she yelled out in panic and nearly died. End scene.
Wondrous. Thank you.
Thanks.
Kurac. The guy you've been fighting just got hentai'd to death in front of you.
What a way to go out.
What a way to go out.
I run away. Oh shoot! I closed the wizard, and he's still alive. It's the other guys that are dead.
You can just keep him closed.
Well, ideally, he'll get another turn. I don't think it's gonna happen, but I'm hoping it's gonna happen.
I don't think so. I think the Thelephora is going to kill him.
I have advantage against him because he didn't break free.
Yes, but you also have to go into his entanglement.
Yeah, the entanglement doesn't affect people who enter or start their turn there.
Oh, just turns it into difficult terrain. This is not as good as 3rd edition Entangle by any stretch.
Correct.
I've never used it in 5th ed. That's a first.
But then again, all magic is broken in 3.5.
That's fair. All right. Firing off the musket. Misses.
Yep, swing and a miss. And I'm gonna just I'll move my cannon to this spot here.
Okay.
And we'll proceed to take a shot at the rock tentacle thing.
Okay.
As well. Oof.
9 likely isn't going to hit it, or at least it'll hit, but I don't think it'll penetrate its hide.
Yeah.
Care Bear, care to elaborate?
I can confirm.
Can confirm. Okay. Yeah, so your blast ricochets off of it, but does not do any damage.
Hey,
Thelephora.
Wait, moving on up. Does a 14 hit?
Just barely. For
Take
6
6
points.
points of damage.
Alrighty. He looks like he's probably pretty close to dead.
Okay. And then second level healing word for a bonus action.
Okay. I assume on yourself?
Yep.
Alrighty.
On the wizard.
Well, I was hoping it was going to be on the wizard. Like,
Keep him alive, then hit him again.
yeah. You don't die until I say you die. Whack. Yeah, take your 6 hit points back. Zook.
Yep. Magic missile. At
Against?
second level.
Against
Against, the wizard.
second level. Alright. Fire it off.
Just for fun.
Yeah, he dies. He's dead.
Nice.
I think you should have had to make the sound effect with your mouth. That's better.
Technically, they all hit at once, but so... There we go.
Okay. Tick tick.
No, wait, I'm gonna move.
Sorry.
The-
Go ahead,
the
Zook.
giant. Oh, sorry.
I'm just moving away from the tentacle monster. I don't want to get animated. That's all.
Please don't animate me.
So with 2 big rocky tentacles, he's gonna continue holding on to the poor eviscerated gentleman, and he's going to use 2 other tentacles and grab on to the other guy who he had previously let go, and then he's going to piddle himself and run back down the stairs down to the basement.
He's taking both the bodies with him?
Unless you say he is not.
No, I don't care. You're not going to get all the way to the basement. You're going to get to the top of the stairs.
He's piddling himself, so he dashes.
Oh, fair enough. He does get downstairs.
I was hoping I would get downstairs. Or at least out of sight.
Yes. Definitely gets out of sight. Both. So, what you guys see is this giant roctopus, currently with one man impaled on it, grabs the other one, pees, and then runs down the stairs.
Well. What?
I'm not investigating that. He can live down there for all I care.
I was gonna say, I'm not going anywhere near that staircase. No way. Well.
I'm gonna search the wizard's pockets.
I'm gonna keep a sharp eye on the staircase. I'm not musket at the ready, cannon at the ready.
Okay, so you're watching the staircase. Geo is currently looting the wizard. You find a variety of a couple of reagents for some spells, a dagger that he had on himself, and 9 gold.
Okay. And the thug that I'm sitting on top of.
You'll have to, since we're still pseudo in initiative order, you'll have to
wait
do
for
him
the
next
turn.
turn.
Giggity.
Okay. So I don't know if giggity is a proper choice of words considering the hentai we have experienced here today.
You said
I'm
do 'em
back,
next
I
turn. That's
apologize.
a giggity.
That's fair.
I'm also yoinking the dagger and the reagents, because who knows what those are for.
Okay. Well, I mean, you imagine their reagents are things such as bat guano, which is generally used in evocation spells, such as the burning hands that he hit you with.
Yeah, I'm gonna sell it.
Okay. All right. Tick tick.
Yep.
Okay. You guys see a frog man screaming, or croaking. I'm not entirely certain. Come running up the stairs. Come bounding up the stairs, screaming something about an evil octopus eating guys. As he comes rushing up out.
Wait, what? Right. I was gonna say I'm bewildered as to how this guy could have gotten past
So, Kurac,
the octopus.
for clarification, your
Uh-huh.
prepared action, was it
Uh-huh.
for any movement?
No, I mean
Or
I was
octopus.
looking for the tentacle. I was looking for the octopus.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right.
All right, Care Bear, roll against me. I want that deception check.
He did. And you think he's terrified of a octopus.
Oh my gosh.
So that's what you guys see. You see him come rushing up, terrified of a octopus, while the rest of you are Geo is robbing somebody, so he's not really paying attention.
I'm
to what's
not
going
even
on.
looking up. I'm just continuing to look through his pockets.
And then
For everything. Woo!
yeah, Kurac and Zook and Kurac's Eldritch Cannon are watching, and they see this bright red frogman. You're about 3 feet tall?
2 feet tall.
2 feet tall. Still the biggest frog you've ever seen in your life.
Yep.
Come sprinting up. Actually, Zook, give me a history check.
Okay.
Not the biggest frog that Zook has seen in his life.
Is the biggest frog you've seen.
Okay.
Who are you and what were you doing down there?
I was hiding from the dudes up here
Uh-huh.
that the giant rock monster is currently eating down there.
Correct.
Yeah.
I need you to give me a history check at advantage.
I'll roll a history check.
Kurac, you have met a red frog man, and until recently, you and Bavolk actually considered one a friend.
Oh. And is this the red frog man?
Well, there's not a whole lot of red frogmen out there, so it's probably a safe assumption that this is one and the same.
Does Kurac remember the frogman's name?
Right. I'm just gonna ask. Wait, hold up. Do you know Bavolk?
Maybe.
Not anymore, you don't.
Ooh, way to break it to him gently.
Went right for the gut punch.
Dude, that's like the text, "Hey, Dad's dead." Jeez.
Oh gosh.
Oh, he liked my food.
Oh, he liked your food.
Yep.
I'm trying to. I remember you kind of. It's it's kind of coming back to me, but remind me of your name.
Tick tick.
Tick Tick. Ah, yes. That's okay. Okay, that makes sense. And Tick Tick, why are you here? I know you said you were hiding, but why are you here? What brought you here?
Ooh, they did. I saw somebody get killed, and then they put me in a bag and they shoved me in one of them too.
Uh-huh.
Well, we avenged you.
Yeah.
Well, we and that rock monster. That thing did some work.
Obviously, I am indebted to you, and I must accompany you on your travels until it is repaid.
Uh-huh.
Great. Another beast smoke.
Oh gosh.
Well, I'm into it. Let's do.
What exactly is Tick Tick out of character?
He is what is called a grung,
What is that?
a frog person.
A frog person. Okay.
That's
I got a turtle, I got a lizard, and I got a frog with me. All right.
yeah. You're getting a full terrarium.
Noah's Ark here.
Yeah, technically, half
reptiles only. And
half of your
amphibians.
debt is also toward that octopus. He did about half the work.
What is
Oh.
this?
Wow,
That's something.
Oh,
that's very detailed.
The Hero Forge model.
mhm.
Yes.
Interesting. Okay.
But that's generally what he looks like.
Okay.
Additionally to the things I found on the body, I want the wizard's goofy hat.
You guys are all down here talking to this creepy little frog man. Thelephora's up there like, I'm taking trophies. He's like reverted back to Vietnam. He's taking ears.
Oh,
Nothing
gosh.
that drastic. You just see me with a new pointed wizard hat as I peek up over the stairs to talk to you guys in Tic Tac.
Oh gosh.
Oh gosh. Okay, well, Tick Tick, I'm glad you're okay. So did you say there was a dead body up here? When we first walked in? I
Yeah,
can't remember.
way
There
down here
is?
at the end.
Okay. My vision is so small, I can't see.
Let me.
Okay. I would like to go investigate this body. Hey, look, I can see.
All right, I updated daylight mode. You guys should be able to see the whole place now.
Thank you.
I'll check upstairs, and I'll walk up the stairs.
Okay. Upstairs is a false roof behind the facade. It seems that it has a bundle of rope that is notched right next to the big opening at the top where they would normally load in heavy stuff. It seems like it's a quick escape route.
But there's nothing else up there.
Nope, nothing else. I mean, you can give me an investigation check, and then we'll determine if you can find anything of importance.
Nothing in the attic.
Nope. Kurac and Zook and Tick Tick. So Kurac, you're just like, okay, well, you're with us now,
I
Tick
mean-
Tick.
I'm still like holding a conversation with Tick Tick. Considering I believe that I know him, I'm a little bit less on edge about it. But I mean, I'm still like holding a conversation and just I'm like, I don't know exactly who this is, but we came here looking for someone, and so I'm trying to figure out if this is who we're looking for. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. Are you gonna search his body then?
Yes.
All right. Go ahead and make a quick investigation check at just a regular investigation check.
Nice.
Killing it.
Sicked wick.
Don't say Kurac never rolls ones. Because he just rolled 2 of them.
That's right. Easy peasy.
Okay. You rifle through his pockets. You find a handful of gold coins and some silver. It totals up to about 2 gold and 6 silver worth. I don't know. I said about and then gave you an exact number. But you find, like I said, you find a coin purse on him.
Okay.
There's no written information. There's no like notes in his pockets. He's got a dagger at his hip. And he's wearing work clothes. He's got an apron on that's bloody. You imagine it's probably from the animals here that have been butchered.
Yep. Okay. If he doesn't have anything on him, I will draw an assumption that this might be his desk and start looking for something that may or may not identify him on there.
Okay, that'll take an investigation check as well, and quite a while.
Okay. Well, I will be here for a while. Guys, there's a lot of stuff here. It might take me a minute.
Okay, that's a good check. Zook, what are you doing in the current situation? I was going to say current meta.
Current meta.
Casting magic
Flying
missile.
the hand cannon still.
I am carefully peering down these stairs.
Okay.
I'd really like to know how... Tick Tick? How did you just walk by that giant tentacle monster?
Did you not hear when I said he was eating 2 people?
Still, though, it just let you walk past it?
I'm tiny. He's currently eating giant morsels. I just assumed that he didn't want to eat me too.
Okay,
I
well,
want to say
it's...
something quippy about the size of a rock octopus's stomach.
It just... Do I hear anything? The sound of bodies being eaten in the basement?
Perception.
No.
You think you might?
You do.
I've gone deaf.
I can't hear anymore!
Oh god.
You think you hear some gross, like, sloshing and wet noises.
Alright, cool. We should definitely deal with that at some point. You're gonna be searching a desk for the next hour, Kurac.
Well, I mean, we're trying to figure out if this is where, what was his name? Crud.
Old Tom.
Old Tom. Yes, we're trying to figure out if this is where Old Tom was. So I kind of figured that was our first priority here.
That was our first priority. My first priority is not being murdered by an octopus.
Well, then you're doing a great job at keeping an eye on that staircase, so it doesn't take us by surprise. I would suggest maybe not standing right next to the staircase.
Yeah, it's actually a pretty good call. I agree.
The last guy who stood there, he got hentai to death.
Yeah, died
Right.
almost immediately.
Yes.
You see, that there is a rock octopus. Normally very docile, but if you come into its territory, very aggressive. I'ma go poke it with a stick.
Thank you, Steve Irwin.
Oh, gosh.
All right. Tick, what are you doing in all this?
Kurac and Tick are talking.
From across the room at each other?
Nope, we were originally
We were
because
right
he
here.
was yelling.
Yeah.
But while everybody's doing their individual investigations, where Tick is walking over to where Kurac is looking at stuff, so they can actually talk in a normal tone.
All right, then.
Since I don't very much like the suspicion of the individual who was questioning me running past a big giant monster instead of fighting it.
It wasn't suspicion. I was impressed at your stealth capabilities, and frankly, didn't believe him.
Frankly, I think you're lying.
Yeah.
Look, I was impressed, and also you're a liar.
Yeah, if you weren't lying, then I was impressed.
Well, I was totally lying.
Yep, I know, but
Like, we know that in character.
so Shauna got home and brought me food, so I'm just been stuffing my face.
Nice. I was a little distracted by our stream raiders that's going horribly, horribly bad.
That's good.
Actually, it's the opposite of good. Funnily enough.
The opposite of bad.
No. It's actually synonymous with bad.
I'd say it's actually synonymous with good.
I'd say you're a dick.
I would say you might be right.
So, Tick, remind me of what brings you to town again. I know we've met, but I'm not having a lot of memories of exactly what brought you here.
Food.
Food. So you're a
I'm
chef?
a chef.
Ah.
I'm a very good chef.
Oh, well, we'll have to take you up on that sometime.
Well, I could cook all of our meals.
Wow, that's a very kind offer. The whole time, Kurac never looks away from the desk as he's talking. He's frantically looking through everything.
Do you do salads?
No.
What's a salad?
What is that?
It was worth a shot. And I'll
Sounds
have
like
Kurt
elf
search
talk
the
to
desk.
me, boy.
What's a salad?
A salad? Oh, I know what that is. That's those giant evil monsters from other planes. How do you know what a slad is, but not a salad? Alright, so it takes you a while as you're digging through this desk and you're looking around for information and anything you can kind of piece together what's going on. You find a lot of notes on the nature of the soul. You find a lot of notes on the nature of how necromancers bring creatures back from the dead, or they pull a soul back from the previous world, and then you notice it references using blood taken from still living creatures as a huge resource for magical power and potency, and that's what this over here is. Seems to be a refining process for blood, where he is able to, according to his notes, he was able to distill blood to the point to gather and utilize the magic naturally inherent in a living being to a very strong, focused source.
No.
And so that's what his notes are on. And it seems that as you start looking through other things, he's got some schematics for some sort of an iron box. And you're not entirely certain what this box is supposed to do. Everything is written in code. You can make some investigation checks to try and understand the schematics.
I would love to do that.
Okay, do it at... just gotta make an investigation check.
Oh, baby.
Mother effer. All right.
Yes.
You're able to... You can... Yeah, so you're looking over these schematics, and as you're kind of piecing things together, it clicks. This case, this box, is that he made... and you're fairly certain he has made it. It has been created. You're not sure where it is, but it has been created. Is activated with minimal knowledge of magic in order to create and control undead creatures in the area around it. So, it can be activated through a number of means, either using magic, either physically killing somebody within a certain range of it will proc its abilities, and so that's kind of the gist of what is going on, what that all entails. So yeah, that's all the information you can find off of his desk with the papers he's got at his desk.
Okay. Okay, well, I want to hold on to those schematics.
Okay.
I'm gonna yoink his notes on necromancy.
Okay. Anybody who wants, actually, just Kurac or, shoot, you're all spellcasters. Give me a history check, guys.
Woo!
Ooh, do I get my artificer's lore?
Yes.
Yes. That's a 19.
Tick tick.
If you would like me to, my ability to understand this particular kind of magic would be extremely limited.
Okay, that's fine. So, Kurac and Thelephora, you guys both know necromancy is a very strongly guarded magical secret. The lawbringers, or the law speakers, are the only ones who use necromancy. They teach necromancy, and it is hunted down. And it's think Spanish Inquisition level of hunted down. When knowledge of it comes out, they will murderize whatever they have to. So, while there is a ton of information in those notes on necromancy, it is all
Very dangerous.
very dangerous, very likely to get you killed. And you haven't had much experience with the law speakers, but these guys they don't mess around. Their hit squads are legendary in the way they can take people out. So
Rerolling ain't so bad.
maybe I'll re-roll as a law speaker next. Oh, look at these notes I found.
Dreams.
Thank
I
you,
will
Reba
commit-
Burrito, for the raid. Bring in 3 new peeps. Thank you. Go ahead, Thelephora.
I assume, while Kurac deciphers the schematics, I'll just commit as much of the necromancy notes to memory as I can.
Alrighty. Okay, cool. It'll give you some insights in the future when that we can explore. More specifically, just the two of us will figure out what those insights will be and how they might affect your character.
Yep.
I guess once I finish that, if no one else has done it already, I'd like to kind of peruse the cabinets and the potion rack and all of that and see what there is to those.
I'm interested in these.
Get checking the trunks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You mean the mimics?
Do it. Mimic me. I'm ready.
Oh, I wish I had mimics prepared. I would. I don't have any prepared this time. Okay. So Zook, both of those chests are locked.
Don't worry, I got you.
Thank you, Kurac.
No, you don't. You're checking out the potion rack.
Okay, well after
Kurac,
I
come
check out
help
all
me.
the other stuff.
Give me a luck check.
Lock. Let's see, is that a
/ roll 4DF.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Ames dabs.
It's all part of the performance. It's all part of the performance. I'm dancing now.
You find most of this has been broken or ransacked.
figured.
These guys, that was some of the glass that Geo heard being broken earlier. But you do find 3 potions that seem to be in working order. 2 of them are red, and one of them is blue.
You have potions in a mana pot. Cool.
2 red potions. 1 blue potion. Okay. Cool.
Is there anything that mentions Old Tom in these notes?
That you're like at the desk?
Yeah.
No, but he wouldn't be writing about himself in his personal notes. And you are under the impression this is his personal laboratory.
Oh, does the handwriting match that of the journal that we found?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yes, it does.
Heck yes.
Ooh.
Now we
Yes,
just have to
smart.
hope that was old Tom's journal too. Oh gosh. Okay.
Is there any mention of things that I know that Old Tom is associated with? His companions, maybe Expendicool? Any reference to the Pit Fighters Guild in his writings?
In these notes, he references he took some samples of blood from the Pit Fighters as he worked as their healer, but he never found anything substantial until he started killing things as part of the purification ritual. And so since he didn't kill any of the Pit Fighters, he has nothing substantial there. There are notes of him having taken their blood, and he explained in his notes, he talks about how they're absolute idiots, and they had no idea what he was taking their blood for. They believed whatever he told them to. But that he took their blood for that purpose, and that he wasn't unable to find a connection until he started killing things as a part of the purification process.
Good to know.
Kantos, my luck check, was that just for the potion rack, or was that for the potion rack and all of the cabinets?
Just the potion rack.
Okay.
Throughout those cabinets, you're going to find just lots of notes on like random anatomy of creatures, stuff such as where the best place to cut a deer to be able to drain the most blood out of it, or same with like boar. So it's a lot of anatomy drawings. As you move through all of them, give me an investigation check. We'll see if you can find any of the important stuff.
Do the anatomy drawings count as necromancy?
That's a really good question, Gio. In this situation, I would say yes, because they're referencing how to draw the magic out of the blood. But on a normal situation, anatomy, I would say it does not count as necromancy. But in these particular ones, yes, it would. Okay. You find a notebook tucked away in what appears to potentially have been a false drawer that had got jarred loose as these were rummaged through. And you imagine what probably happened is these thugs missed it, but when they were slamming the doors, they jarred it loose.
Nice. Okay. I think the only other thing is that actually a book there.
Yes, but that is a book that you guys already looked at. That I counted that as part of the main desk that details the blood purification practice.
Gotcha.
Is there a pattern to this blood purification practice? Do they all get drawn from the neck?
That's a really good question. It seems that there's a sort of ritual cutting of each of the creatures that it is done, and it's different depending on the creature. It has something to do with the aorta, their primary artery that of whatever creature it is. He references it as the aorta, is maybe listed differently in different documents, but you would be able to identify it in another document based on the information you have here. It needs to be drawn from the strongest, he calls it the strongest point of the aorta, because that is where life is strongest in the creature. And he knows that some creatures, because of the way they're built, it's almost impossible to get to that. Other creatures, such as most mammals, definitely humanoids, it's very easy to get at because you can get to that with an incision at the neck that goes down towards the heart. It's not about the easiest cut to the aortic valve so much as the specific spot that draws the most lifeblood and magic out of it.
Nice.
You can tell by the amount of notes he's got here, he has likely killed in the number of 60 or 70 homeless people over the course of the last couple of years.
And some home full people.
Yes, which is why you guys are on the case.
Hey. Well, as long as I've searched all the cabinets, I will come and try and assist in unlocking these chests then.
Yep.
Okay.
I've been waiting patiently.
Give me a tools check.
Hey.
Okay.
Man.
Jeez.
If only these were in combat.
I know. That's okay. I'll take them when I get them.
And one more, because it's one for each chest. There we go. All right, so the first one opens up, no problem. It's a trunk full of clothes.
Dang it.
The second one, you think you may have broken the lock. You could probably still get it open, but it's going to be you will have to break it apart to get it open.
Stand back.
No one says he wasn't dedicated to the treasure.
Dang it.
Tunk, whack! Hits himself in the head.
I hit it, and I'll be like, well, that's not coming open.
That's a sturdy box. We're not getting into that one.
Is there anything under the clothes in the chest?
Yes, actually. A couple pairs of boots and a few belts.
Yes, perfect.
I'm yunking a pair of boots.
my gosh.
Actually, no, this is what I'm going to do.
Zook
Dude.
goes and tries to bust it open and hurts his hand, actually. Take 1 point of
Good
damage.
work. Good work.
I want to do it too.
I would like to cast that.
On what? Or I guess it's in general.
Right.
I mean, there's a lot of faintly magical auras around here.
I'm looking for something more than faintly magical.
Including most of the people in this room.
The blood is the very final vial, the smallest one there at the bottom of the table, is very vibrantly glowing.
Okay.
You notice a glow over here.
Okay. I'll go back to the up here and investigate again, or if I find it with detect magic.
Yeah, it won't take you long to find with detect magic. It was something that was easy to overlook as you're digging through things and kind of scrolling through pretty quick. You find what looks to be 2 scrolls. Let me clarify. What appear to be 2 magical scrolls. They're obviously scrolls, but you believe they are the magical spellcasting variety.
I think these are scrolls.
Guys, I think I found some paper.
Now the blood that's in this, I'm assuming that is in a chamber that probably has some valve on it that can be released to pour into like a vial. Is that
correct?
Okay. Are there any not broken, not filled vials in the office?
Oh yeah.
I don't think you're going to want to take that, because that'll definitely identify you as a necromancer.
That's true. Should we break this then?
I mean, to be honest, I was thinking about just leaving a message with the Messenger Guild to send a tip to the whatchamabucket guys.
The law speakers?
The law speakers. About
Okay.
a necromantic den.
Okay.
And have them do their own evidence disposal.
I still kind of want to take a vial of that blood.
You're welcome to, but I'm warning you, it's dangerous.
Yeah,
I mean,
makes sense.
would my blood look like that?
Have I
Would
seen
my
your
blood glow? Am I glowing?
I was gonna
Correct.
say, does he glow as much as the blood does? I'm
Nope.
guessing no. Yeah. You do not glow as much as the blood does. I agree with Thelephora. I think that taking that would be, well, I guess with that, I probably actually should leave these blueprints as well, because that could be pretty bad if I was caught with those as well, don't you think?
You've got a mind for mechanics, though. Memorize those schematics.
I will do it. Yeah, so I'll do that, and I will actually leave the blueprints here for the iron box.
You guys are leaving so much information behind.
I am leaving nothing behind.
But we're also not incriminating ourselves as much as possible.
Which, up until now, Zook has been really good about avoiding personal incrimination.
And
Mhm.
now Zook is like, I want to take all the things that will get me thrown in jail.
No, not thrown in jail. This
You
blood
know,
thing
you
is pretty
killed.
interesting to me. Yeah, just killed.
Yeah.
Just dead.
Different.
He shoots blood from his eyes. There's blood involved. He's interested.
We could die, or worse, expelled.
Expelled. Oh gosh. Okay, well. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that we should check out.
There's
I'm
a
taking a vial.
basement.
Zook's magic is
There's
probably
a
an
basement
option.
with a rock octopus in it.
Details, schmeetails.
I mean, if you say there's a basement, then heck yeah, I'm going to the basement.
Zook's magic is probably an offshoot of necromancy.
It's not on purpose. I didn't choose the blood mage life. The blood mage life chose me.
Oh gosh.
And I'll be damned if I
Wait,
leave it behind. Get me a vial.
Do we see you get your own vial? I ain't touching it.
I will.
Actually, I have a bunch of vials. They're already full, so heck you.
Care Bear, you find plenty of good ingredients in this place.
I was gonna say, do we see Tick Tick over here, like preparing a meal or something?
Well, he's sniffing around the corpses. He's
Oh gosh.
lifting up random like objects and checking them to see if they have anything of value. Yeah, he seems to be gathering things. You're not entirely certain what he's gathering them for, but he is definitely gathering. It seems like he's gathering reagents of some sort.
Okay. Alrighty. So is it safe for me to assume that I have made all the rolls that I could make to check all of the cabinets, the desk, like all the stuff?
Yes.
Okay, cool. If that's the case, I would suggest to the party that we make our way out of here in case someone to come here. We don't really
Yep.
want to be found with all this stuff, so.
You guys go ahead. I'm gonna stay here and make a couple of non-blood stealing checks.
I know we haven't talked about my familiar in a while, but is he still chilling on top of the building?
Dude, I completely forgot about him. Sure.
Alright. I'll have him let me know if anyone's suspicious, or just, I guess, anybody is approaching the building with the intent to go inside.
There's a lot of commotion down by Ames. People are the streets are pretty packed around
It's a
her.
heckin' concert out there.
Basically,
How long have I been performing for?
15 minutes, 20
that's not
minutes.
so long.
No, not too terribly long.
Well,
So she's not
As
sweaty
long-
yet. That's what I was trying to figure out.
as long as we're up by the open space, the crane, right? We're on top of the crane. The familiar can turn around, and anyone who walks in through the front entrance, naturally, will have to go through the non-facade side of the warehouse. And anybody who's walking around the sides is not going to be a part of the crowd.
Correct.
Quick question: this fireplace over here, is it cold?
Yes.
All right. My investigation has completed.
Guys, I just got the first sneak peek. If you're one of my players and you haven't got the stream pulled up, I want you to pull up the stream because we're about to start selling feet pics.
Oh, look at them.
Oh gosh. What?
Did you just get propositioned for
Wow.
feet pics again?
No. Okay, so
No.
as it's a running joke, here I'll just send you an image because I know you don't watch me here. So Trixie is helping me make a merch store, and these feet pics are going to be the first item that go for sale. So if this is the final image we go with, and it goes live,
Wow.
it's going.
That's hilarious.
Oh, no.
They're amazing. Sorry. I know that's completely off topic and just completely derails our game for a moment, but I'm very happy to be able to finally sell feet pics.
Ah.
So excited for that. Okay. All right. Back to you guys. J-Dog, did you get the message I sent you?
Did you message I sent you?
I'm going to go with a no.
Did you? Neither of you guys get the message that I didn't send to you guys.
I did get the message you didn't send.
Nice.
I'm gonna start sending messages now.
Yeah, I felt left out too, so I just was like, "Hey, messages."
I just need a good GIF. That's a great GIF. Because it's the worst GIF I could find.
Guys, I have information on where this iron box will be in 2 nights.
Well, let's go there and wait for it.
You tell?
It's from that journal that I found when I was looking around. So there's apparently old Tom was planning on meeting up with someone at this location. Insert proper location for smuggler drop here. In 2 nights. And so, yeah, that's now that old Tom is dead, though, I'm not sure exactly how. I don't know who was supposed to make the drop or anything like that, but
Old
I
Tom
mean,
is dead?
well, I mean, are we not assuming that the guy laying there on the ground is not him?
I would feel like the guy laying on the ground is just a victim of necromancy.
Okay.
Can I do an examination on the body?
Sure.
I am looking for basically whether or not I believe this person was a necromantic victim.
Medicine check. Possibly.
Possibly. I just read the notes. Do the cuts look similar?
Not 100% accurate cuts, but similar, but not well done.
I mean, the guy in the goofy hat was not a well-accomplished wizard by any means. I
Because
say
he got
as I'm wearing
overwhelmed by
his
you
hat.
guys, it's a bunch of souped up meth addicts.
I mean, to be fair, they had their priority completely wrong. We burst into the room and they're like, the most dangerous thing is a kitty.
No! No, in a world full of magic where transformative magic is not an uncommon thing, they move to prevent the flank.
I get it, I'm just making a joke.
Golly.
Oh man.
I'll have to start cracking jokes about the way you do your strip mining again.
I'll stop.
So,
there's no forms of. There's no cabinets or storage or anything on this side other than these containers with
correct.
heads and such. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Anyone else have anything?
I'm taking my vows of blood. I'm doing it.
Okay. You can
I've
get
grabbed-
3 vials. There's enough to fill 3 small test tube vials. And it's about this big. If you've got the stream up, enough to have just a small vial.
Cool that you have one of those.
Yeah, I bought a couple of sets of dice, and the guy sent them in this. I was like, that's super cool. So now I have like 4 of them.
Nice.
What do those weigh?
0.1.
Right. Not even half a pound for all 3.
All right. We are going to, I think we're going to wrap it up here. I know Care Bear needs to get to bed as it's 2 a.m. his time. I believe it's 2 a.m. Stabs' time as well.
Yep.
Yep.
Are they gonna come get me? Do you think?
Not
Tune in
this
next time
session.
and find out.
Never.
Yeah. Tune in 2 weeks to find out if they remember Ames is out there performing.
Yeah.
Go find Patrick.
Party.
They didn't remember Patrick. They won't remember her.
Dude, they straight abandoned Patrick.
You remembered him.
That
We
is
just decided
completely
that.
false.
I tried to go get me. I
abandoned
wanted Patrick.
us. If Patrick was a real party member, he would have fought alongside us.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh.
Next time I kidnap a 3-year-old and force him to do my bidding, if I get into a fight with the mafia, I expect him to be
Yeah, he better.
Slinging
he better
around.
be there with his knife.
yeah, he better be John Wick in it.
Yep.
Yeah. You definitely can't say we abandoned him.
Right.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
abandoned us.
The kid who got kidnapped. Okay.
Yep.
I had nothing to do with the kidnapping, and I was not going to do anything to continue said kidnapping. Thank you very much.
I definitely didn't get kidnapped.
I think he was totally justified in abandoning us, but we did not abandon him. He abandoned us.
I
which he
hope
was
Ames is
fully
making a bunch of
justified
money
to do.
for her performance. And I'll
Yes,
get
you
her
are.
next time and
I'm
find
going to give
out.
you... I'm actually going to roll it right now because I will forget between now and then.
All right, so
you
that
make...
we don't have to do it.
Yeah.
Dang.
You make 22 gold,
Oof.
14 silver,
Hell yeah.
and 11 copper.
Hey,
Okay.
Ames, you remember a certain someone hooked you up with a
Yeah.
roach?
I'll be doing some things. Don't worry. I gotta write it down though. I'm adding it to my total for now.
Careful, she'll convince you that you paid more. That you paid less for it than you did.
Yeah, well, hey, if I roll and successfully deceive you guys, then it's all fair in lies and stuff.
It's all fair in lies and war.
It literally says lies a lot as her flaws. So on
It's
a
fair.
character sheet. So
That's
come on,
fair.
guys.
She's
He's
just
already murdered somebody, so what's a little lie?
Well, I was passed out drunk.
So you don't
Don't
really
report
know
us
if
to
you
know
murdered
that.
him or not. All right, so we are going to be wrapping up the session here for the night. Like I said, we've got people that are needing to wake up. I want to give a thanks to Care Bear and Geo. They are our non-casters that are participating in this, and they're here playing with us. Quick shout out to J-Dog. He streams over at twitch.tv/JDog80890. Check him out. NagsRL also streams. Lots of Rocket League over there. And then P-Stabs. She also streams. She does Destiny as her primary thing. So check out... Yeah, check these people out. If I'm not online, any one of these 3 are going to be a ton of fun to watch. Also... We've got a Discord for Top Shelf Gaming, which is the community that Nags and I founded. we started the Top Shelf Gaming community, which is him, myself, J-Dog, and AB Baby are the members there. So come check us out. Let me drop that Discord link in there as well. So yeah, thank you guys for coming by. Let's see. We've got quite the crowd tonight, so let's go ahead and find ourselves a place to raid. I don't want to. With the amount of people we have, there's no sense in not giving somebody else a good time, huh? Wow, we've had so many innuendos, and that one wasn't even done on purpose. We are going to raid Foop. They are over there playing some RimWorld.
Nice.
Foop comes to our stream quite often, actually. Foop and Seize the Gap stream together on that channel. They're a super cool duo. And Seize the Gap is a regular member here in our chat. So D&D will be back in 2 weeks' time. We'll be back in 2 Fridays from now, which I think is about the 21st. I'm not sure on the exact date. No, it'll be the 20th. So we'll be back on the 20th, and then, yeah, we'll go from there, guys. So I'm going to send you on over to Foop, and thank you all for being out here. I appreciate you guys being out here with me and hanging out. I appreciate you taking part in this raid. Let me get you some quick... If you are a subbed member, which always love to have new subs join us, be a part of the guild house, be new adventurers, and start your career as a true adventurer. Or if you're just here as a follower, as a friend, as a viewer, as a bar wench, as you will, use the second one there, and keep on coming to the guild house. So again, wow. Thank you guys so much, and everybody have a wonderful night. That's in order.
The Foop's ending. Nice.
Foop's ending?
Ending soon.
That's fine. Double raid. Double raid.
Go. Attack.
Whoops. That's the wrong...
3 times Kanto won.
2 seconds ago.
That's great.
2 seconds ago. Thank you for the
I have to go, guys. Bye. Love you.
See ya.
raid. Bye.